Well, hello there, mateys, and welcome to a journey. No, not a journey, a tale. No, even better, a voyage. Welcome to the Voyage of the Siren Song, a Pathfinder First Edition Skull and Shackles, like homebrew type of adventure, full of, well, pirates, of course. And me, I'm your host. I'm your story weaver, your man of true integrity, and the one true captain of this entire ship that we've got going on, Captain Adam. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for coming to hang out with us. And you know what? I want to introduce you to the rest of my crew. So you know what? I'll be nice enough and bring them on. No, you know what? I lied. Everybody should see my face a little bit more. So yeah, we're here playing pirates with everybody. Unless everybody really wants to play the game. Castmates, do you all want to play? Do you all want to come say hello?
Yeah.
Woo! Yes, Captain. Oh,
yes,
okay,
Captain.
perfect. Let's say hello to the rest of the Siren Song crew. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, boys and girls, dogs, cats, birds. You've got a bird around as well, too. Hello, friends, and welcome. It's so great to see all of you guys. Super excited to bring this to you. So, as I said, this is a Pathfinder First Edition Skull and Shackles with some homebrew put into it. All of us actually started playing this about July of last year, creating these fun characters. And if you've noticed, we're missing one. He doesn't really matter much, but maybe James Chu might grace us with his presence next week. We'll see about that. But first off, let's go around and let's say hello to everybody on this crew as well, too. We're going to start up here in the top portion with the captain. Captain, go ahead and say hello. Tell everybody who you are. Tell them who you're going to be playing. And I want you to tell everybody why you wanted to truly be a pirate. Go ahead, Captain. Oh. The floor is yours.
Hey, everybody. My name's Philip Rossi, and I'm playing Captain Scheiss Heisenberg, who is a old man who whose only goal in life was to teach at the magic school that he grew up at. But he was not given a professorship position, so he went off traveling, and just became a pirate by accident. Really, he was shanghaied onto a crew and found himself voted in as captain of these lovely people. So Scheiss Eisenberg doesn't really want to be a pirate, but here he is, looking for gold in all the right places.
Well. And now, since you are the captain, you get to choose the next person of your crew who's actually going to be doing the talking, Captain. So I'll leave that up to you as well.
I think I should go with my sometimes first mate, Diana.
What do you mean sometimes?
I don't know. Sometimes.
Anyway, most of the time, I am the captain's first mate. I am Diana Sharpo. I am playing, I was about to say Captain Zara. I'm playing
exactly.
Name yourself captain. New name.
That's not on your lower third. I didn't do that.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm playing Zara. She has always been a pirate. She has been orphaned and then basically prisonered to a pirate ship and to the kitchen. So she's learned how to cook. I am playing a skald. I do have also a companion. It is a parrot that's plucked, a blue and gold macaw that's pretty much plucked, and his name is Pluck. And he might say some obscene things. So again, I hope this is rated R, because he does say the F-bomb. I don't know if Adam did that on purpose, because I dropped the F-bomb, but we'll see. Oh, bless you. Yeah, she likes to help everyone out. She's kind of like the mother figure of the group, and she likes to take care of her crew. Yeah. That's me.
Captain, choose the next person that gets to talk.
Oh, me, the captain?
No, the actual captain. Not the one-time captain, not the sometimes first-mate captain, but the actual captain.
All right.
Well, let's hear from Mr. Bennett Ishmael.
All right. My name is Brent Horst, but my character is Bennett Ishmael. He is a human fighter who has kind of lost his way in some ways, but he's been shanghaied into this crew, but he also sees it as an opportunity to search for something that he has lost, and so that's why he is here. I'll just leave it a surprise. I was going to say my dice will probably hate me. Everybody has seen this before, but it's been getting better. But yeah, I'm done. You'll see. You'll see. I'll just say that.
Bennett is the incredibly perceptive one of this group. Yes. Captain, who's next?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Let's hear from the most explosive member of the crew.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Dustin Zaney. I am going to be playing Eek. He is a very short hobgoblin alchemist. You can tell because he's actually blown off half of one of his ears. He just loves experimenting. He loves creating things. He loves just working at his bench. As a matter of fact, he's in the middle of quite the experiment that the crew has been dying to know what he's been working on. And I hope we get to the point to where he can surprise everyone with a little demonstration today.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, God. Get ready.
And Captain.
Last but certainly not least, let's hear it, Wendy.
Hi everyone, I'm Wendy Lee Zaney, and tonight I will be playing. Oh God, I'm so excited! I can't believe we're playing this game that I've been playing for privately over a year. I will be playing Aradia, who is a witch. She's still learning a little bit more about her powers, but being a pirate was not what she had in mind when she set out to look for answers about what happened to her parents, who were traders on the sea. And she thinks it wasn't just a bad storm. She thinks there's something more at play, and she is going to exact revenge if there is a person responsible for her parents' death, and we will see what happens. But all of her plan basically got interrupted when she essentially became a pirate, unknowingly was going to become a pirate. And there we have it.
Now,
And you guys will meet my cute little familiar named, I wear him around my neck. He's not in there today, but he is bigger. Oh, Taco is actually, because of the green screen, he's a little, so let me just flip it. This is Taco. You'll meet him a little bit later.
Taco!
Now, Wendy, you said your parents were traders or traitors on the sea?
That's what I was
Traders.
Traders.
No spot.
Merchants. Merchants.
Wanted to get that right.
Sell
They probably
things.
deserve what they got.
Wendy, I got
They
you.
sell-
How dare! How
Now,
dare!
friends, and I want
Girls
to tell
unite.
all of you, all
High
these
five.
lovely people that you see, you have definitely seen
No,
all
other
of
way.
them somehow related to the DAT Network, or even walking in circles. I mean, Diana Restrepo, you've seen her everywhere. Philip Rossi, you just currently saw him with us over on Harbingers. Wendy Lee Zaney, new to the network, but you have seen her over on Jared's network over on Bad.
Yes.
And then Brent and Dustin. You haven't seen them on the network playing yet, but Dustin, you have seen way back when we did season 2 of Walking in Circles. He was one of the hill folk that got utterly destroyed by Crag and crew, and then Brent was actually the bald man that I destroyed as Thorn in our Bantam video, which was actually
Yeah!
too.
I
But now
put up a
before we
fight,
go,
but
I did do one game with
so I
you
can't do
guys
anything
on the
about
DAT
that.
Network.
now also
I
before
did
we
one
get
game
into
of
this,
Ravnica with you guys.
a couple other things I want to do, tell you guys. Yes, this stream is going to be rated R a little bit. We're pirates, guys. We can't essentially be good-natured, not talking about bad stuff, shit pirates. Oh, I'm sorry, poopy pirates. So there may be some cursing, and there is a name of something in our ship that's a little colorful that we might talk about another time. But
Are we?
also, in this game, there are also donations. If you would like. Now, you guys know us. We always like to incorporate a way for you guys to try to implement or to try to mess with the players. Hopefully not me as much, but mostly those guys. We do have a couple of donation tiers that are happening tonight, and it works out just like the regular donations. You go into the donation bar. At $5 donation, we have what we call the Golden Coin. The Golden Coin, if some of you guys remember, you could give a donation and allow somebody to get a +1 to a roll, or they could use that for a -1 as well. So if you say, cool, I want to give Philip Rossi a golden coin, he now has a golden coin he can use to either give a +1 to an attack roll that he has, or he could be like, no, Adam's about to attack me, -1 on top of that. They can stack, so however many you can get, you can put as many as you want to on it, but you cannot use them for other people. So Rossi cannot try to save Wendy by giving her some golden coins. You're a pirate, you keep your own golden coins. All right? At $10, we have what we call the Platinum Piece. A Platinum Piece is essentially a hero point. You're giving our heroes here a reroll. So it'd be like, here's some platinum. Play the platinum, and on a save, attack roll, whatever it is, you can play that platinum piece to get yourself a reroll. Now we're gonna start getting a little bit fun. At $25, we have what we call Pirate's Booty. Now, what that means, as pirates find treasure all over the place all the time. So for $25, you can have these pirates find a special piece of treasure. It could be a magical weapon. It could be a wand that they can potentially use. But something will pop up, and something that they will be allowed to use for a number of rounds or moments throughout the game. How long it lasts, we'll have to wait and see. For $30, we have what we call the Magic of the Sea. Now, this one tended to be everybody's favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, Wild Magic has returned. More to the chat
no.
Yes. So if you would like to put Wild Magic on one of these
Whose favorite thing is this? I want to have a conversation.
Oh, this was everybody's favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yes. So for $30, Wild Magic, you say, cool, I want Wild Magic to affect Bennett. Just like we used to do back in the good old days as well, too. You can have some Wild Magic affect somebody.
No.
And then for our big one, we call it the Call of the Sea. And it's for $50. For $50, I roll on my Pieces of 8 table, and something happens. It can be just as good as Wild Magic. Now, I will tell you, there are some good things, and there are some not such good things as well, too. So if you really want to see what happens, you can give that donation. Now, that donation, it can only happen to a person one time. So if you want to try to do that to Wendy multiple times, you can't. You can only do it one time to her. So you'd have to pick somebody else. But again, those are our donations. And before we hop up, we've got a whole bunch of other people. Chat, I want to thank you guys so much for hopping in. We've got a whole bunch more followers I want to throw out there really quick as well. We had Numbness1 followed a couple days ago. We had Joan Leitz for life a couple hours ago. Darth Zany, Dustin, and Diana Restrepo are both hosting us, along with Wendy Lee Zany.
Yeah.
Slit Lid, our buddy Mr. Blake is in the house with a raid. We have Ready Blair 1 resubscribing for 30 months, saying hello, Dat fam, hello Blair, great to see you, bud. And Dat Mom, Sarah BC1, I love you so much, resubscribing for 41 months, saying hello.
Damn, Sarah.
Then she's also dropping 100 bits on us with a corgi drop.
Oh,
Scott the News of gifting us stuff to Stardew. We have the new original has followed, and Chaos Chew 95 has resubscribed for 7 months, saying shiny, shiny button. All right, friends.
Love it.
Who's ready to get into some pirate fun?
Ready.
Oh my
Adam,
God.
real quick. You know Sarah. Sarah's already asking, where's the donation link? You may have to type this all up somewhere so that, or repeat it at some point, the donations.
I will repeat it at some point and type it up shortly, most definitely.
Okay. Sorry, Sarah.
Let us begin our voyage, my friends. Our tale opens up. We see high in the sky, it's a bright day, and we see this seagull flying through the air with a fish caught in its mouth. We see other birds flying past it as well, too, calling, playing, trying to steal this poor bird's meal that it worked so hard to try to catch. As another one swoops down, grabs it, and it almost rips the fins off, and the fish drops out of the sky. As we follow this fish falling from the sky, we actually look down from the bird's eye view, and we see an island. At the northmost part of the island, we see smoke billowing from a small village. Along the coast, we see shacks and shackles. We also see some huts, some other little rowboats, people throwing fishing nets out into the water trying to catch their breakfast. The fish starts to fall even farther as well, too. And as it starts getting closer, we start looking towards the central part of the island with some raised hills with trees and a small mountainous range. We see some kids running up and down with their own sticks, pretending to be pirates fighting amongst the seas. And we start moving a little bit farther south onto this island, and I should say the island of Murtalk. Towards the southern part of the island, we have the port side, where you can visit places, very, very popular places, such as Nan's Potion Shop, where you can get your very own Hackaway potion, or if you're an alchemist, you can go with your own alchemical fire. We also have a tavern in town as well, too, called the Tipsy Drunken Befuddled Porpoise, run by the Jones brothers, if you so desire to get a drink. You can also find some work upon the docks. In the Isle of Murtok, we also have a message board, or I should say a job board as well too, working on Chelish warships. We even have some Chelish Navy that sometimes come by, some pirates that come through town trying to get off some of their booty. We have other traders as well. You see people with silks, with gold, with silver products as well. We have a whole candle ship. But there's one ship in particular that this fish continues to fall on and kersplat right in the middle of the ship that has nobody on its deck currently. As we make our way down to the deck of the ship, with silken sails, no true colors of its own, we look back to the stern, the back half of the ship, and we see the backs of some crew members. Looks like it's leading into the captain's quarters. As we push our way in, everybody kind of starts moving out of the way. We see this very tall, bald gentleman with a giant club in his hand, just like feathers all over him, because he likes to tar and feather himself. We see 4 brothers standing there with their weapons at the ready. We see this small, little, green alchemist standing down looking at this man on the ground, as we also see this elven woman with a bird upon her shoulder, this very hairy, tall man standing next to him, a small woman standing there with a little octopus around her neck. And then also in this, what looks like a hammock, a giant red sleeping tiefling. How he got there, nobody quite knows yet. But then on the floor, we see this old man dressed in this black pirate coat, these red robes and a red hat. And we hear the big man from the back speak up, Captain, are you okay? I think you fell down. Azara, what happened to the captain? And as you all look down, it is indeed Captain Chase Heisenberg upon the ground, but it looks like he slipped on something, because the ground is also very wet as well, too. It seems like somebody poured some water on the deck, or they were trying to give him his morning tea. And as our one little shipmate runs in as well, Captain, are you sure? And this, my friends, is a one and only young Barrett Chainland, who this crew has actually asked to come aboard as their young boy at not boy at arms, but the cabin boy. Runs over, Captain, are you all right? He reaches down and starts picking you up, Captain. Did you, Mrs. Zara, what happened? Is he okay? We all walked in and he had just slipped upon the ground.
He's all right. Everyone, just give him some space. Give everyone just back away for a second. And I'm just gonna cradle the captain in my lap. Captain, you all right? What happened? Are you awake?
Oh, well, I'm awake now. Oh, my head is killing me. What is the meaning of this water on the floor, Mr. Chainland? How many times have I told you must dry the floor after you scrub it?
Oh, I'm very sorry, Captain. Let me run down to Fishgut's kitchen, and I'll make sure that I'll get you a rag right away, and I'll take care of it, Captain. As he walks out. Well, yes, Captain. Well, no. I'm back, Captain. Yes.
Hot.
Oh, tea.
Yes,
tea for the captain. That's right. As he runs out, you see the rest of your crew standing there as well too. Just everybody's like, and you just kind of hear the murmurs as well. Captain, are you all right? Is the captain okay? I don't know if he's doing so well. I mean, it looks like it sounded like he took a bad tumble. Did he fall out? Wait a minute. And one of the brothers speaks up, be like, "Hey, Captain, did Lockhart kick you out of the hammock again?"
What?
As you look over, and Lockhart is indeed this giant, almost 6-foot-long tiefling is laying inside this hammock, just like curled up and sleeping. You see him; he's got his blade in his hand, his eyes closed, and it looks like he's having the best of dreams right now.
No, Mr. Raven is just sleeping off his hangover, no doubt. I'm fine, everyone. Everyone, continue back to your work, please.
I'm gonna whisper to the captain. Captain, I know you're getting older, but you need to really be careful with your body.
Okay. I will respond in Elvish, since...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. My body is fine. Do not worry about it. Everything's fine. I just slipped upon the ground. It's nothing to be concerned of. Let's have our morning meeting. The less the crew sees me prostrate on the floor, the better.
Okay, I will help you up.
Then. Thank you.
But just make sure you take every inch of your body into consideration, and if something's bothering you, you need to speak up.
Yes. Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
All right, let's get on with the meeting. The rest of the crew, please leave. The rest of you can't fit all of you at the table. I'm sorry, Mikhail.
Oh, that's fine, First Mage. We'll just go back to doing what we were doing before, which was
right, breakfast.
What were we all doing before? And kind of looks, and everybody, you all kind of like look at each other, and yeah, it seems kind of strange. Like it was. I mean, you guys have arrived in port. I think it's just the sheer fact that it's been over a month since you guys have actually been to a port. That everybody was drinking, having a merry time, and yeah. We'll just go on. We'll just go on our ways. Yeah. No way, Captain. Yeah, I remember. I was helping fish get. Oh yeah, and you hear the brothers chime up. They're like, oh yeah. We'll go up and we'll start getting the sails and everything together as well too, Captain. As everybody just kind of like starts walking out of the room, kind of still talking with one another, trying to figure out. Wait, were you the one? No. The whispers start to die down. Everybody leaves the room. Close the door behind you. You guys are alone.
Well, Captain, what do we do now? We're finally in port again. It's been a long time coming. Not gonna lie.
Yes. Well, the voyage here certainly has been memorable. I think we all remember the interesting things that happened getting us here.
And Captain, as you say that, and all of you guys are listening to that as well too, you kind of hear Captain kind of go back into this. Oh yeah, starts listing off. Oh, remember when we actually all first got onto this crew? And Captain, for a second, your vision kind of goes hazy. You blink your eyes, and you're on the ship, on the ocean. Everybody's standing around you. And you just hear the crack of a whip. What the hell do you all think you're doing? Now get back to work! Captain, you look around, and standing in front of you, you see Master Plug. This horrid gentleman standing in front of you. You look over, and Eek and Azara, Radia, and Bennett, you're all standing back on this ship again. You look around, and all this crew from the Wormwood that you were on is around you. Everybody's doing the work, and the five of you are just standing there. He goes, "What the fuck did I just say to all of you? Get to work!" And he slaps, and he snaps his whip again. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna check to see if I have my daggers on me.
You have no weapons on you, Bennett. Plug looks at you. He's like, "What? You think that you were actually gonna do something about that, Bennett? You sit there, all you lazy asses, up on this on the bridge right now. Get back to work. Eek! What did I tell you? Get up inside the rafters now!"
And he just starts running off, and he's like, he starts running up those rafters.
As you start going up, give me an athletics.
Oh yeah, my favorite. Oh my god.
First roll.
Oh, so good. Wait, athletics? Or
it's acrobatics.
Acrobatics, that one.
Acrobatics.
Pathfinder 1, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a 12.
That's a 12. No, he's enough. I mean, it feels like it's been days that you guys have, just been put on as this pirate crew of this Wormwood, and just you just know, regardless of how bad it's going to be, you scurry on up there. Aradia, what are you doing?
Seeing what I have noticed, Bennett looking for his weapons.
Give me a perception check.
Real good.
Better than you than me.
Oh no! I don't think I see anything. Hold on. 10.
10. No. You're looking at, and all of you guys, as you're kind of going through these motions, this seems very familiar to you. This seems so weird, but it seems wrong in so many ways. But right as you're kind of looking over at Bennett, Plug looks right at you and be like, "You're just standing there. You got rope in your hand. Get moving it now!"
I will take the rope, and I will kind of flinch at the sound of the crack of the whip, and I'll start walking the rope where I need it to go, and at the same time, kind of discreetly look for my glass jar around my neck.
And, oh yeah, Taco's there. Your tiny little blue ring octopus, and you just kind of see him like looking up at you.
I'll whisper,
his eyeball.
"It's gonna be okay." I'll whisper, "It's going to be okay."
You see one little tentacle inside your
And
glass.
I will, I'll look around and see if I can find our good friend Rosie.
Rosie, you don't see Rosie as of right. I mean, you actually see a lot more people on this ship that you really remember from the Wormwood. But Rosie doesn't seem like she's anywhere in sight. But you do see you hear the crack whoosh, of a whip, Azara, right over your head as you see that crack go over Azara's head. What are you doing? I told you to get downstairs and start having fish guts make today's meal. What? You're just not going to talk? You're just going to sit there and mouth words at me, not going to say anything? Oh, she's talking now. Now she's just bad-mouthing me now, ladies and gentlemen. Fine, you know what? While you stand there, I'm going to move over to this old man who's over on the ground. Captain, as you look up. No, we can't, Azara. Oh, somebody took Azara's voice away from her, which is not going to be helpful for all of you. Captain, you look over, you just see Azara standing there, just like she's speechless almost. And they're all looking at you. And oh my goodness gracious. Actually, thank you all for telling me that. There was apparently a hype train happening. I didn't even see all that stuff happening. We had Wild Ferret gifting subs, Scott Danuzo gifting subs, Wendy Lee Zaney, 5 Aqua Snakes gifting subs, Scott Danuzo with some bits, Sarah BC1 with some more bits as well too. Holy crap, guys. Nessie the Lake called Ness. Resubscribing for 19 months. Guys, this is insane. Thank you guys so much. Kitsu723 resubscribing for 40 months. Sarah BC1 gifting something, a gift sub to Gary Bones. Wild Ferret resubscribing for 43 months. Holy crap, guys. You're all insane. This is absolutely amazing. Woo! Hype train! Oh, my goodness gracious. And Gary 532 also resubscribing for 16 months. Holy crap, guys.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you now.
I just re-signed in. I don't know why that happened.
No worries. So what do you do? Captain, you see Azara's just like not speaking. And you just kind of see Plug kind of look over at you as well too. And he's like, "What, old man, you can't stand up? Get off your hands and knees and start moving the barrels."
Yes, of course. I'll look down. I assume that I'm not wearing, my nice black weathered overcoat anymore, or my nice red hat.
No, Captain, you're not. You're barefoot. Okay. You have no shoes on right now.
No shoes.
Oh no.
No shoes.
Not the slippers.
Not the slippers.
The Captain.
That's where all of his powers live.
Philip Rossi always has something very in particular in a game that he likes. In Harbingers, it was his sexy pants. In Voyage of the Siren Song, it's his shoes and slippers. Maybe we'll see him in more sexy pants. Azara, you just hear Plug screaming at the Captain. Or not the Captain. You see him screaming at that old man, Scheiss Heisenberg. He looks back at you and he's like, "You're still standing there? Piss off and get downstairs!"
I just kind of lock eyes with Scheiss and then make sure he's okay, and then I go downstairs.
Start heading downstairs. You kind of look back at the Captain, you lock eyes, and as you lock eyes, Captain, you kind of blink your eyes again. You're locking eyes with Azara and back in the Captain's quarters again.
What?
It was like this weird, just like memory. And as you're all kind of sitting there too, it's just kind of like, for whatever reason, that just kind of popped back in your head. You know what it probably was? It was probably just the fact you guys haven't been really for months. Totally fine. It was nothing. You know what? The weather's gotten to you. You're fine. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go find some water
Captain?
and like splash it on my face.
Well, as you go to open the door, little Barrett Chainlin opens the door right in front of you. Oh, Master Bennett. I'll have Captain's tea for him. Were you looking for me as well too? Did you need something?
No, I can take care of it myself. Go right ahead. I'm just gonna find some water.
One's up places and actually Bennett, there's actually a the Captain has one of those just water jugs on the outside of the Captain's quarters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got one of those little guys. You just dunk your head inside it, take a drink. And Bennett, I have to say it now, Bennett, as you wake up, your hair is gone as well too. Bennett is now bald. Doesn't look like the picture at all anymore that people are seeing.
Balls.
Yeah, Captain Barrett sets down the tea. Here you are, Captain. Here you are, Captain. I do believe it was. He said it was a jasmine citrus tea today.
Oh. Very nice, Mr. Trainman. Very nice.
Yes, and he walks over and takes his stand next to your desk.
Very good. Well, I'm sorry. I just had a momentary flashback to when we were all still enslaved upon that ship. We've come so far, but have had very little rest time since then, and beyond port, after all.
Captain, I just had a weird flashback too.
I did as well.
What?
Did Eek actually run out of the? Is Eek now in the rigging?
No, you're not in the room. You're in the room.
Shucks.
I was like, I did a climb check and everything.
You're in the room, Eek, but you're actually climbing on top of the pillar, like the one captain's pillar in his. You're like just latched onto that,
lovely.
like, hanging down like.
I have no idea how I got up here. Let's
Get down.
Yes,
Yeah,
come
and
sit down like a
slowly
civilized.
slides down.
It's okay now. That was weird. I'm gonna look over at our friend who is in the hammock.
Yeah. So as you look over in the hammock, sure enough, you see again Lockhart, completely passed out in the hammock. And he's holding Hartwall, his sword in his arms, just asleep. See his chest just moving up and down. You see actually kind of like this little bubble like right in his nose forming as it pops, as it breathes out.
All right, I am going to grab some ink and a quill off of the captain's desk.
Sure.
I'm gonna walk over to Lockhart, sleeping Lockhart. I'm gonna poke him a little. See if he wakes up.
You poke him. He doesn't wake up at all. He doesn't even like acknowledge that. His body doesn't shift. He's just like, just picture James Chew. Big dumb grin on his
I'm gonna
face.
turn around. I'll turn around and wink at Azara, and I'm going to take the quill, and on his, I'm assuming he's sleeping shirtless, as he doesn't like shirts. Period.
Oh yes. Lockhart is definitely shirtless. He's got his pants on. At
Harry
least he
says,
has his
"Don't poke
pants.
the bubble." Don't worry, I won't poke the bubble. I don't want anything to do with the bubble. I'm going to take the quill and draw a big heart on his arm, and inside the heart, I'm gonna write Bennett. In big, bold letters.
Perfect.
Why?
Wait. Seeing Aradia do that, Eek's gonna come over and he's gonna dip it and he's gonna like draw a mustache on Lockhart and then draw like the big googly eyes on his face. And he's just gonna keep on like drawing weird designs until someone stops him. And he's just gonna keep on drawing.
You guys have been to too many taverns.
Excellent. I want you guys give me an artist check under performance.
Performance.
I don't have anything.
That's great.
Oh my
That's
god,
great.
I wrote a 17 for a 17.
Rolled a 17. Your heart with Bennett
like a
inside of it
tattoo.
looks pretty legit.
Yes.
Aradia looks good. Eek, what'd you roll?
I wrote an 8.
Rolled an 8. Yes, Eek, your mustache, like, it's completely off, but you really don't care. It's just like, whatever, it's Lockhart. And, like, have, like, it's big swirly through mustache on one side, and then almost like Fu Manchu on the other side. The googly eyes are, like, completely off. Yeah, you're drawing not so good as Aradia's tattoo had turned out.
What are we doing? We're supposed to be having an officers' meeting in the morning like we do every morning. Eek, you are master gunner and the ship's carpenter. You should not be drawing penises on a fellow officer's face.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. Great idea, Cat. And I start drawing a penis on his face.
Eek! No, stop that.
All right. I realize this.
It was the captain's idea.
That's not what I said. Forget about it. Right? But beyond port, we should be. There should be time for recreation. I think we have been too long at sea. Now, we should break the crew in ships so that they may enjoy themselves, hopefully not too much in the taverns. But there is also supplies to be brought on board and things to be sold. Is that not right, Aradia? You are the quartermaster, after all.
Yes, Captain. However, we've been told that this port is rather small. We may not fetch the best price for what we have on the ship. Perhaps a little shopping first. Shop the prices before we make a commitment to sell.
Yes, okay. View the prices. Most disappointing that we cannot offload our goods, but I suppose it is no use taking loot if we get a poor price at port. But we should enjoy ourselves responsibly. I feel like I don't have to tell anybody here twice because Lockhart is still asleep.
As you say that, Captain, you just hear, "Woo! Going back to the tavern!" As you just hear Mikhail.
Yep.
And you guys just kind of like peek out. Yeah, actually, the rest of the crew like started making their way back out into town, going to buy some goodies, going back to grab some drinks. It's been a month and a half since you guys have been actually to a port. But you do see Fish Guts and Owlbear. The two of them are still kind of meandering around. Owlbear's picking up everything. And Owlbear being this very tall, almost 7 foot tall man, just giant muscles, the strength of like 18 oxen. We just see him picking up these barrels and moving them around all over the place. But yeah, everybody else seems like they have already left ship. And then actually Fish Guts walks up to you, Azar, and he goes, Azar, I do believe that... Yeah, no, it was definitely your voice that I heard. You said that there were some people in this town that we had to be careful of. And Owlbear and I, we heard your message and everything, and everything seems fine. I don't really think that we have to worry about the bloody knuckles.
Are you sure? Because they're known to be... Oh, I didn't tell Captain this. Captain, there's a group of gangsters here that like to cause havoc, if you want to say. So I was having some of them just watch out when we ported.
What's this bloody knuckles? I don't remember hearing anything about this. Gangsters?
It's like,
I feel like they may be the
just...
local gang.
Oh, it's a bunch of street hoodlums.
Yes, but they're known for sneaking up on the ships, Captain, and stealing stuff. So I think it's wise to have a couple of people stay on the ship, and then maybe take turns exploring the port.
That's great. Yes, how about you break the crew into shifts, one shift off and one shift on. I'm sure you can handle that. Bennett and Eek, perhaps in your forays onto land today, you can check your respective supplies. Bennett, you are the master at arms after all, so whatever additional things you need, and Eek, any carpentry things or ammunitions for the 2 ballistae.
Excellent. So yeah, I will definitely make a list of that and head on out, because I also know we need to pick up like some crossbow bolts. I wanted to make sure that we have some stuff for the ballistas, and I wanted to do some repairs, and of course I have my special project I'm working on.
What is your special project, Eek?
It is a special project that you'll find out soon enough, and he leaves.
Okay, bye.
Now, really quick,
dismissed, I suppose.
Before we continue on, I have to say we have our first donation from the one and only Sarah BC1. Now, it seems also that I haven't quite gotten the donation set up quite properly. Sarah donated $75.
Oh, bye, Sarah!
Magic on it now, Sarah, because the stuff has changed up a little bit. Wild magic is the $30. Would you like 2 wild magic? I could do with that. We could do 2 wild magic, a piece and a gold piece to somebody as well too. Or you could do a Call of the Ocean, the roll of 8 for somebody, and a Pirate's Booty magic item. But it seems like you probably want some.
She wants the wild magic.
Yeah. So we could do that, Sarah. I definitely feel like you want a couple wild magics, and then we can pop in a platinum piece and then a golden coin to somebody as well too. Just drop it in chat. Let us know what you want, and then we will roll for all of that stuff. So everybody kind of starts going their respective ways. Eek just takes off. Anybody else staying inside with the captain, or the rest of you guys heading back out to town?
Well, Captain, I did I did agree to go back to the Everything You Need shop with, is it Peter? Bridger?
Oh no,
The
the
shop
everything
owner?
you need shop. No, Peter Bridger. He was the gentleman at the. It is Harlan Haas.
Captain, I do have to go back to Mr. Harlan. I did say that I would help him do a little bit of inventory in the shop so we get a bit of a discount when we shop there next.
Excellent. I have some regents to purchase and stuff, so I will be going to Nan's Potions. Yes.
Oh, can you
And,
ask her if the Hagaways are ready?
the Hagaways?
I asked her about a Hagaway. It's just a precautionary thing. You never know what we're going to come across
Yes, old women.
on the sea.
Terrible.
Well, Captain, old women can be dangerous.
Any woman can be
I mean,
dangerous.
you're quite powerful yourself. I mean, you're like ancient.
I'm not that ancient. I'm 73. Plenty of life left to live.
Okay, I gotta go by. And then she will just be really embarrassed and run out of Captain's quarter.
I know I can expose the
As
sun for
let's see
time.
here.
That's
Ooh. As you see her start to run out, Captain, and you start saying goodbye to her, Captain, I need you to roll me a D10, please. Because one of these wild magics is going on our Captain. And the other wild magic, Bennett, you're standing there. I need you also to roll me a wild magic.
Oh no!
Brent gets experience wild magic.
Now, Sarah,
Okay.
that's 2 wild magics, which in this case, you, that other 25, you have a platinum piece you can give to somebody, and you have a golden coin you can give to somebody as well, too. The golden coin being a reroll, and the golden coin being a +1, -1 token to somebody, the platinum piece being a reroll to somebody. Captain, what did you get on your D10 roll, please?
a 6.
A 6, you say.
Do.
Captain, as you like a radius starts to part, you start feeling a little queasy. Like, and you haven't experienced this in a very, very long time. Captain, it feels almost like you haven't. In the last time you actually do remember doing this, you were probably in your 20s. It's been over 50 years. You feel like drunk, Captain. You take a -2 to all your checks, your saves, your attacks, and all your damage until you can sober up. But Captain, it seems like you started partying already because, sir, you're drunk.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
Captain!
Hold on a second. Before this goes too far, this is my first time experiencing wild magic, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, does the 1 to 10 mean anything, or is wild magic just, it's random?
It's random. He has a description, like every number is a different description, so
Okay.
good luck.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that 1 is terrible and 10 is amazing.
No.
Oh, maybe you rolled low.
That's
What'd you get?
That's good. I rolled a 1.
Roll me a D10, Mr. Bennett. Wild magic, please. He got a 1.
Brent's here.
As you're sitting there, Bennett, like you see like a radio kind of start to go out. You kind of like go to breathe in, and you actually find that you're having trouble breathing. Like it almost feels like your nose like clogs up, but then you feel like this itching sensation. You like reach up to like your neck, and like you feel your skin start to split open.
Oh no!
And you go to touch, and you find that you can't breathe, and you look down at your hands, and they're starting to become webbed as well too. You realize
turn me into a fish.
Waterworld.
You got gills, my friend. You got gills. They're multiplying. You realize that, Bennett, if you do not get into the water soon, you could die because you, sir.
Oh my
no
God!
So Bennett,
No!
First
If that's the case, what do you
Our
need?
main fighter.
Fortitude save, please.
A fortitude save. Wonderful. Okay.
Save.
Fortitude save. It's my best save. 19 plus 7, 26.
Wow.
Totally fine. Yeah, you're totally good, Bennett.
Nice,
like
nice,
you
nice,
kind
nice.
of realize what's happening. You realize and you're like, Webb, what is happening? And you
Captain!
it doesn't affect you yet, but you realize you can't breathe. You got gills. That's the way.
I wanted to work on something. Captain, I'm sorry.
Magic said no.
Captain, how long is this going to last? And I'm going to like walk over to the side of the ship. Captain, do you know how long this is going to last?
I don't know. What do I know about skills?
Wild magic.
Wild magic in general.
Here's the thing: when it comes to wild magic, in this world, in multiple worlds, magic just sometimes happens wherever you go, and it seems like you guys just happen to come upon an island where there's random wild magic that happens, and also because it's a lot of fun, and people have a lot of fun doing that to you guys. So who knows how long it could last? It could last the whole voyage. It could last just tonight. Who knows, Mr. Bennett? You could just become a fish man permanently. We'll find out.
Yeah, Lockhart's going to love to hear that. I'm going to go over to the side of the ship, and I'm going to jump in.
What?
And as he jumps into the water, excellent.
Do I get a swim
Diana,
speed too, or is that? Or is it just? I need to...
No, you can just breathe underwater right now. That's about it.
Oh well, I guess that yeah. I don't really
Well,
need
I mean,
to swim, do I?
actually, you start to paddle a little bit. You kind of look down, and your hands, and actually, you look at your toes. Yeah. You start swimming around a little bit. You got a little bit of a swim speed now too, Bennett. Holy cow! Yes, you are now waterlogged. You are water Bennett. Congratulations, Diana. It looks like reroll from Sarah BC 1.
Thank you, Sarah.
And then Sarah, you've also got that golden coin you can dish out to somebody. And
yeah,
friends, we also have another one.
Thank you, Sarah.
Daniel,
she didn't know. She didn't know.
We also have
Adam's
another donation, $25 donation from Daniel Land.
Daniel Land!
Daniel Land,
thank you.
So we'll
Good morning, Daniel.
As soon as we can as well too. Azara, Bennett jumped over the side. Eek ran out. Aradia took off as well too.
Well, all right, I guess I'm watching the ship. Fine. First mate will just be bored on the ship. Bennett, have a nice time swimming. I'll just wait for you here. She's all pissy and just stomps around because she's left on the ship.
Fish Guts kind of pokes his head up and he goes, "Oh no! Ladies, we said that we were going to watch the ship. Albert and myself, you're okay."
Are you sure? Because everyone has gone the different directions once again.
No, you're totally fine. Go enjoy yourselves. And besides, you all were out and about earlier. Go have some more drinks and whatnot. And Fish Guts, for all of you at home, Fish Guts is kind of like this portly gentleman. He's got a lot of scruff on his face. He's very much balding. He's got a couple of scraggly tooths. He's got tooths. He doesn't have teeth. He's got tooths. But he also is wearing like a chef's apron. Looks like there's blood and muck all over him. He's got a couple daggers on his side. That is their ship. Like, no, go, Captain. You should go explore as well too. I think when you came back, you might have tripped and fallen or something. But don't worry, we got everything taken care of, right, big guy? Now, but it's just like, yeah, Captain, we got it. Don't worry about us.
That's good. Keep in mind of the ship, Mr. Fishgets and Mr. Albert, and Zara. Just make sure to delegate. Remember that the part of being in charge is delegation. I am going to see a person about old lady drink away. Okay. Oh, and I think perhaps that you should take Mr. Janelin with you because he could get into trouble in port. Because he's a young man. You know what I'm saying.
Yes, Captain. You want me to go with Mrs. Zara, or do you want me to stay here? Are you sure you're all right? What did Fish Gut spike your drink this morning, Captain?
Did you spike his drink?
I would never do such a thing, ladies.
Well, then you need to go march down into the kitchen and figure out what went in that tea. Go.
It tasted fine, but I'm feeling strange.
In the tea. Like Fish Guts is still yelling. I didn't put anything in his tea this morning.
Fish Guts. Fish Guts.
Actually, let's see how drunk Fish Guts actually is today. Fish Guts is a cook that likes to drink a lot. Oh no, an 86. He's definitely sober. He's like, look, listen. I would only put it in there if I was drinking. I had no drinks today. You can smell it too. If I put anything in a drink, you would know. Come on,
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna walk over to Shice. Captain, breathe on me, please.
It has been quite some time since I've had any feelings like that, and I think it's not the time to return. It's better.
No, I'm not. No, I don't. No, I don't have an interest in kissing you. I want to smell your breath.
You smell my breath? Very well.
Nope. Smells just like
tea.
Roses. Yes, tea. Rose tea. Oh,
That's
okay.
It was a jasmine tea, but I guess whatever.
I'm gonna talk to him in Elvish. What is wrong with you? Why are you acting like this now? First you fall down, and now, just so everyone knows out there, when we talk in Elvish, it's our regular voices. What is wrong with you? You fell down, and now you're fine. Now you're acting like you're drunk.
Perhaps it is a concussion. I did hit my head very hard. But there's work to be done, and time waits for no man.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have Fish Guts watch you every 30 minutes. Go lay in that hammock. Lockhart, damn it. Go lay in your nice hammock.
It
is in a nice hammock.
Yeah, he's in a nice hammock. I have work to do and potions to purvey to purchase. So.
Alright. Alright, Captain.
I've got it under control. Here we go. All ashore who's going ashore. Oh. I need you both to stand out of the way so I can get through the door, please. Thank you. I'll walk out.
Yeah. As Captain makes his way, starts stumbling down the ramp that was so generously put up for you from the dockhands. Zara, take you're following him as well too.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Bennett, you're down in the water. You like look up and you can like see them. Like you can emerge from water and everything, but you got to.
I was just going to say, like, what is the time frame that I have to be in water?
Yeah, I mean, think of it like when you can breathe air and you hold your breath and you go underwater. It's kind of like that when you can breathe water and you come up in air. It's almost like you're holding your breath. Like, you know, it's just okay. Reversed and different.
Got it. Great. All right, so. Yeah, I'm just kind of like poking my eyes out, making sure to keep my like mouth and nose below water, just like kind of being really creepy about this. I'm gonna swim around. I'm gonna, yeah,
swim around. Where do you want to swim to, Bennett?
I wanna swim over to like one of the other ships that's docked around there.
Yeah, sure. Actually, close by you, there's actually a merchant ship. It looks like they were unloading like some really nice-looking furniture. As you kind of like look up on the dock, you see like this lounge chair, like red velvet with like golden caps on it and everything, and gold leaf scripture written on it, and like a very nice desk as well too. Could probably fetch a really good price. Just saying, you know, it just looks like it'd be worth some money, but. Yeah, it just looks like some traders unloading and loading.
Can I hear any conversation of like anything that's going on? Anything that might be a good thing to know? If it's like just like kind of eavesdropping to see if I'll do this.
Yeah. Give me some perception, Bennett. See how well you can hear with waterlogged ears.
Jerk. All right, that's a 6.
You're just come out of the water and like I can't get and all your hair is like matted down and like your ear and everything as well too. You just hear like people mumbling and everything. You just catch God, this is heavy. Don't be such a puss. You gotta pick it up. You shite. Go put that away. We need to set sail soon. It just seems like banter talk between pirates as they're loading and unloading the ship. Huh?
Okay, I'm going to swim along the dock and see if I can see Mr. Peter Bridger, dock captain.
Peter Bridger, yes. Peter Bridger, this very kind of heavy set gentleman with like this scar on his face. He's not like that. Yeah, he's leaning up against this post counting like this money that he just receives from another ship that just came in the port.
I'm going to be stealthily watching him, see if he does anything.
Watching him. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Eek, you were heading. Eek, where were you heading to? You were heading back down to work on your project.
Well, the captain did say that I had to go and get some things, so I was thinking of grabbing like some of the ship's coin so I can buy like supplies for the ship. But I was going to get stuff for the ballista, stuff for like the bolts, and I have a special alchemist creation in mind that I want to make for Bennett that I don't know is turned into a fish yet. Because I left before all that happened.
For sure. Yeah. Eek, as you're running through town, give me a perception check, really.
Perception. Which dice is not gonna? Come on. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah. Eek, as you're like rushing through town, you see some people just kind of looking your way and kind of pointing at you. And you kind of notice that a lot as well, and be like, yeah, no, And you just kind of hear murmurs, be like, no, I think it was that group. Yeah, no, I think the little green man was with him. Oh, yeah, he was definitely with him. No, that was, yeah, they all went running back to their ship and everything. I think they might be causing trouble. I don't know. We should definitely keep an eye out for them. You know what? Maybe we should get the town's guards and everything. We really need to watch them. We don't need troublemakers. And you just hear like these people just like not speaking highly of your group, like whatsoever. But as you kind of start heading through town a little bit, looking for your items, Captain Aradia, you actually, as you're kind of getting down on the dock and start making your way back into town as well too. This gentleman kind of steps in front of you and goes, "Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing today? What brings you to port now?"
I am going to do inventory at the shop. So if you excuse me.
And
I try to spin out of the way.
He's actually like kind of blocking your way at that same time, and clearly you can smell the ale upon his breath and everything. He's like, "Oh, you mean everything you need with that old stupid man down the street? Yeah. So you actually work there now, huh?"
I'm just helping. Now, if you excuse me, have a good day.
All right. As you go to, you go to kind of push by him, and you actually feel like him grab your hand, and he kind of pull and like kind of spins you back. He's like, whoa! First off, you should have a drink before you go there, Lo. A bunch of us are going over to the tavern to get some drinks. You should definitely come with us.
It's a bit early for drinks, don't you think?
It is never too early for drinks. You arrived on a ship. Do you not drink at multiple hours of the day?
Well, some of us like to have a keen mind as we work and as we try to run a ship so we don't crash. And I'm going to give him one more chance, and I'll say, now, if you'll excuse me. And I try to pull my hand back.
You pull your hand back, and he kind of looks up at you. And his demeanor sort of changes. Give me a perception check really quick.
No, I'm scared. God. You haven't been doing well. Which dice? This one. Perception.
Would I be anywhere near Aradia?
Not quite.
That's good.
You already beelined and started taking off.
21. 22.
21. Yeah. Sure enough, like as he like talks to you, he kind of brushes his vest to the side, and on his vest you see an insignia of that fist with the blood all over its knuckles.
Oh no!
And he's just like, and his demeanor, like I said, his demeanor changes as he looks at you, and he goes, "Well, love, you're all coming into this port and causing a ruckus everywhere that you go. I don't think any of you and your crew should actually be here. I suggest that you turn around, get whoever you have here, and you leave now."
I feel like we are allowed to come and go as we please. This is nobody's port. We're respectful. We're here for just a couple days, and we'll be gone.
As like you kind of start saying that to him, you kind of look around a little bit and you notice some of the other dock workers like kind of put their stuff down, and a couple people scurry back up with their ship. Farther up on the dock, there's a couple little shacks of like storage and everything. There's a couple people kind of hide behind that, and you see 3 more gentlemen kind of walk up behind him, all of them with that same insignia. At that same time as Zara and Captain, you're making your way down onto the dock, and you see at the far end Aradia stopped by this man, and these 3 other gentlemen come walking up behind this man. What are the 2 of you do?
Well, I thought you were gonna stay aboard the ship.
No, what's going on over there?
That is very strange. It's very unlike Aradia to make so many friends on the way.
Okay,
to
no, she's not. No, she's not like that. Straighten up, all right?
Neglecting
I need you
the
to,
duties, really.
Captain. I need you to look nice and sharp and stand up tall. You need to look like you're normal. Let's go intimidate them. Come on.
Very well.
Excuse.
Ruffians.
Oh, yes, ruffians.
Very quickly, I'll catch on as ruffians. Where? And I'll start looking.
Oh, they run that way.
Which way?
Gentlemen,
This way?
need your help. Go that way.
I don't know who the hell you think you are. I'll take orders from someone with an old man on her arm, coming off of a ship, never been in this port before.
Oh.
That
yes.
is quite a rude thing to say to the first mate of the Siren song and her captain, which is who I am.
Siren
And
song,
who are
huh?
you?
I never heard of you before.
Well,
my
I've never
my
heard
name
of
is.
you before, either.
Well, I never even told you my name, you old fart in the wind. I suggest you grab
right.
whatever crew that you had and make your way back out of port now. We don't want the likes of you here.
What, you don't like learned people in your port? You prefer...
Learned people.
That's right. Learned. I am a scholar, I will have you know, as well as a captain. Or is that 2 big words for your tiny, tiny brain in there, you grease weasel?
All right, no. Captain.
As the man...
No more!
you notice the one guy just kind of looks at you. He kind of looks at his 3 friends, and he's just like, oh yes, this will be fun. And I need the 3 of you right now to roll me some.
I have a quick, how close am I to, am I at all close to this area?
Actually, you are not quite close enough, Bennett, but you're kind of closer on the docks. You're like a ship over. But as you kind of like peer up, trying to listen to everybody, you do kind of notice, you see like the captain's hat, and you kind of see him talking to somebody. It looks like there's 4 gentlemen kind of, it looks like blocking his way, actually trying to get onto the port.
Okay. I would like to make my way over there if I can.
Yeah, start swimming your way over.
Stealthily if I can. I'm going to like duck under the water and swim over.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I wrote an 18. I'm going to go grab a pen because I don't have one. I'll be right back.
As Aradia leaves the battle!
I would never start a fight if I was sober like this. Very
I got a dirty...
What'd you get, Lockhart?
I rolled poorly. I have an 11.
11. What'd you get, Bennett?
I got a dirty 20 on that stealth check.
Dirty 20. Nice. Aradia. What did she say she had?
18.
18. Very nice. Azara?
4.
4.
Oh.
Nicely
Wasn't me.
done.
I had nothing to do with it.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, that's incredibly good. A 2 is fantastic. Yes. So, Captain, you start talking all this smack to this gentleman, and Bennett, what was it that you rolled on your stealth check?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20 for your stealth check. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Bennett, go ahead and roll me a initiative as well too. I will get you in there. You're not going to quite get there just yet. You are close enough. You'll get there in the next round.
That's a 6.
That's Bennett rolls.
That's
Okay, that's just mean-spirited.
fantastic. All right, Aradia, these 4 gentlemen, it looks like they all kind of like start pulling some weapons on them. You're actually the first to act.
The closest one to me.
The one standing in front of you, sure.
Yep. I will put my hand on his chest and say, maybe we should make a drink after all, but you look a bit tired, and I'm going to use my slumber hex on him.
I hate it! Will save, correct?
Will save, sir.
I might have actually beat you for the first time. That is a 20.
Oh
no!
I finally beat your sleep! Now, for all of you that don't know, Wendy has this evil hex that she puts my people to sleep, and every time, she put me to sleep. Except for today.
Not
you guys
today.
actually saw me win one. Not today, my friend. Yes, Aradia, that is, he does not fall asleep. He just kind of looks at you and goes, I'm not tired, love.
He knows?
Well, because she said you look a little bit tired.
Oh, sorry.
I try to whisper to Azara, it's not working! And I'll try to take a step back away from him.
Have a step back. Totally fine. Captain, your turn. As you're standing there, Captain, these gentlemen just look like they're coming over to you.
Okay, I will reach out my hand, and a blast of colorful light is going to shoot out of it.
You going color spray on me? All right,
That's
let's see. Okay, that's a 21. That is a 13, a natural 1, and a 19. Woo!
Wow, Adam.
All right, he's good.
Why are you rolling so
good? The DC is 16.
Okay, perfect. 2 of them passed. 1 of them got a 1. So.
Okay, and then it just the effect depends on their hit die.
3 hit die.
Okay, so the people that are affected are going to be blinded and stunned for 3 rounds, and then stunned for an additional round. I'll say, that's right, perhaps you should have gone to sleep, because that would only happen if your eyes are open. When you sleep, your eyes are closed. You're feeling very silly now, aren't you?
Captain, do you want to move it off? Just stay holding your ground.
I think I'm too drunk to move.
Too drunk to move. Azara, up to you.
Really? I'm before all of them?
Yeah.
Come on, Butcher.
I go, well, boys, here's to the pot! I don't know. I'm just gonna run forward and attack one of them. I'm gonna start singing. I start singing, playing my harp.
You start singing. Now, you start singing. Now, what do you start singing, Diana? Do you start humming something? I want to know, like, what song's coming out of you to grace everybody with?
Look at those men! Time to fight! We're going to stand up and do it right! And she's gonna go forward and fight!
As she pulls out her sword. All right, Azar runs.
That's a nice looking sword there, Diana.
Yeah, you like it? You like it?
It's a nice sword.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice.
So
Brent's
you
making a
said
joke.
You run forward with your sword, draw your sword. You can make an attack on somebody if you so desire.
Yes, please.
Because for you, singing is not
a free action. Ew, not a great round. 19 total?
Yeah, 19 is a hit. Which one are you aiming for? There was
the
one guy in
the
front
one
right next. Go ahead.
Yeah, the one that's been smack talking this entire time.
The one in the front, yeah, you step right up to him. The captain's kind of stand away from him. Radio took a step back from him. Yeah, you can step up in there. Yeah, that is a hit. Roll me some damage.
Oh, not great. 9 points.
9 points of damage, and you're cutting him with your sword.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah, she just like screams in pain. That would be your turn, Bennett. I will say in the next round, I will say that you were able to stealthily swim underneath the dock. So you are kind of on the side of the dock where you can actually impose yourself into the battle next if you so desire.
I was going to say I would like to like kind of orient myself so that I can possibly next round like try to if they're within grabbing distance.
Yeah, you want to try to reach up and try to grab him? Totally gotcha. All right, that means it is now my turn. Azara, you stepped up to me. The dude in front of you is going to take a swing, and one other guy as well. Actually, 2 of them are going to pop on either side of you. Another one is going to hop over and try to attack the captain, Azara. So you got 3 attacks coming. 15. 15's my highest one on you, Azara.
Yeah, that hits because I'm singing. It lowers it.
That one hits. Awesome. We're going to take 4 points of damage as he cuts into
not
you
bad.
with his weapon as well. Captain. Ooh, Captain, that'll get you. That is a 19
That'll do
against our drunken captain. Ooh, with a 6 on the die for 7 points of damage against you, Captain. He just slices and slices and dices. Eek! Pop over to Eek for a second. Eek, you're rummaging through town, and this whole time as you're like kind of walking, trying to get back to where were you headed? Were you wanting to go back to Harlan Haas's shop, or just try to go? Okay, wanted to head back to Harlan Haas's shop. As you actually get there, you realize that the door is closed, and there's a big sign in front that says "Out to lunch, back in half an hour."
Jeez. Well, I don't know if I want to wait around here because people are people still staring at me kind of weirdly?
Yeah, so, some people are. Actually, give me another perception check really quick.
Another perception check. All right, here we go. Oh, that is an 18.
18. Yeah, you actually see a few people start rushing past. They're rushing back the way that you came. They're just like, oh, did you hear the like? And like people are like running up to these other groups, and people are like, oh, something happened over at the docks. We should. It looks like the bloody knuckles are actually starting to try to fight somebody again. I don't know if they're trying to kick somebody out, but it seems like this other crew. And they kind of look back at you, and be like, it seems like they're trying to start something with them.
Well, I got about 30 minutes. I guess I'll go check out this fight. Always cool to, see the locals get into some trouble. And he starts making his way back down to the docks.
Go ahead, roll me a not intimidation, a initiative roll for me. You'll be able to get to this in 2 rounds. Outside if the butcher like murders everybody already.
We'll see.
Okay, my initiative is an 18.
Awesome, very nice. So top of the round, Aradia. Azar stepped in front of you, took a slash out of this guy. Everybody else just kind of came over on top of her. 3 of the guys are on top of her. 1 of them is over on the captain. What do you do?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna use my accursed hex ability, and I'm going to try to slumber the same dude again. So I'll reach forward and just touch him on the arm and say, "Please, just go to sleep."
Well, you'd have to step forward up to him, and now
I will step forward.
Well, it would be harder to get to him because there are now essentially a radius in front of you. 2 other guys are also in front. 3 other guys are in front of you. So trying to get to that first guy, not going to be easy. But there is one of the other guys that are fighting. The 2 other guys that are fighting, Zara, and the one guy fighting the
captain. Okay. Yeah, whichever one is that I can actually get to.
Sure. All right, another will save.
Yeah.
Yeah. He rolled a 4.
Yay! Good night.
Oh, that's a fail, my friend.
Rady just like reaches up to one of these guys, and this one guy was actually he like stumbled over, like he can't even really see. He's like wiping his eyes, and he takes a swipe at Azara. Couldn't even actually hit her, and just you just see him. He just falls flat on his face.
Nighty night.
Asleep. Great. There's one
And
asleep.
he's
victim.
asleep for
Excellent.
6 rounds.
Sleep for 6 rounds. Boo! Asleep for 6 rounds.
Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome.
I will mark
That's
it.
All right.
so, Adam. That's one guy asleep, and then how many did I hit with that color spray
2.
successfully? 2.
You hit 2 of them successfully. One of the ones that she touched is the one that was blinded, and he's just bam. He's blinded and asleep now. The other one is
Reaction! Don't hit
blinded
the
and
one that's
stunned.
sleeping!
Captain, your go. You just see a radio touch him, falls down.
Well, it's getting hairy in here. We'll be more careful, I guess. And I will cast mage armor on myself.
Mage armor on yourself. Now, Captain, here is a thing. Now, you are drunk right now. Now, trying to cast a spell, you have somebody right on top of you. That is going to provoke an attack of opportunity unless you take a 5-foot step back. Because he is right next to you.
I guess I'll take the 5-step back.
Sure.
And I'll say, interesting song, Zara. I've always find it is difficult to do it right while standing. It's more of a laying down thing is easier. Mage armor.
Mage armor on Captain. As you're running, you start to hear. You actually start getting a little bit closer to the tavern, and you hear like some commotion out of the tavern, and you see the brothers run out. You see Kitty, you see Di, you see pretty much the rest of the crew start running out, and you see a lot of the town folk start running after them, throwing bottles at them as well too. And you just hear, "Get the shit out of our town, you disgusting! No, we don't want people like you. You all just come in here causing troubles. Get out of our town!" And they just start rushing after them, and they all start taking off towards the ship. What do you do, Eek? You try to catch up with the group? Continue your way.
Oh, so it's us causing
continue your
trouble.
way down?
I probably should have guessed. So Eek's gonna like put on his goggles, kind of like try to flip up his hood and try to like to quickly and
Try to be stealthy about it?
I'm trying to be stealthy and be like, I'm not causing trouble.
Sure.
I'm not causing trouble.
Give me a stealthy check, Eek. Make sure nobody really notices you running off.
Ooh, okay, that's good. That's good. 17 plus numbers.
Yeah, 17 plus numbers. That's good enough.
21.
Rushing through Eek, you pull your goggles down, pull your hood up, and because you're actually tinier than a lot of, I mean, you're as big as like a 10-year-old child essentially, so you're able to blend in a little bit more, kind of letting yourself blend in and start making your way up. Azara, you got 3 guys around you. One of them hit you with his sword. What do you do?
The one that hit me with the sword, he's not asleep, yeah?
That is not the one that is asleep. No, that is the one that
Great.
you impose yourself in between him and Aradia.
Okay, I'm going to try and smack him and continue singing.
All right, continue singing, and you try to hit him. Go ahead.
That is an 18 on the die, which is a critical threat.
Threat. All right,
Yes.
Go ahead and roll it again. Let me see if Diana can get the first natural 20 of the game.
16 on the die?
16. On the die?
Yeah.
Well, then plus all
Do
your
I
other
add
stuff. Well,
plus 7?
Yeah, you add all your stuff to it. That, Zara, we don't call her the butcher for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. That is
The
a
butcher.
critical hit.
Yes!
Zara, go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Let's hope it's max. Almost max. So that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 2. 24.
24.
Zara, how in all of your butchery deeds do you kill this man?
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
These townspeople are gonna
It's,
love us now.
it's just a huge slash across, from one side to the downward. Like, it's like a... Whatever. It's like a slash. And I go, tight. Yeah, it just ends his life. And I just look at the others and go, anyone else want to mess with us?
They all kind of. Are you trying to be like intimidating? Are you saying that?
Yes.
Give me an intimidation
Yes.
check.
Okay, intimidation
Are you still
check.
singing though, Diana? Are you
Yes.
singing that?
Would you like me to sing it for you?
It's an intimidating song.
Personally,
Here we
yeah.
go.
An
Let
intimidating
me
song.
see.
Yes,
13 plus 9. Math.
What's that? Okay, 22.
22.
Give me an intimidating song, please.
If you want to mess with us, you'll get my sword in your bus. So get away from this pot before I slit your throats.
Spooky. Yeah.
I like it. Simple, easy to remember.
Well, actually, I should say the other two, or actually just the other one, because the one guy's blinded still. One guy's asleep. One guy's dead. So the guy that is like no longer stunned, he kind of looks at you, and goes, "All right, sorry, all right. Maybe we should mess with him." As he reaches down, he's like, I can't, no, you killed him. I can't believe you killed him, Bennett. It's actually your go now as well too, as these guys are just this one lone guy is just kind of standing there. One of them is blind and trying to wipe his eyes. You are currently down in the water, but you could essentially reach up, pull yourself on the deck, or you could try to reach up and grab this guy's foot. Or
yeah, I was gonna say who is the closest one?
the one guy that Zara has currently frightened.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best crocodile impression. I'm gonna jump up, grab him, and try to pull him down into the water.
All right, give me a CMB check against a CMD. Going for a grapple here, ladies and gentlemen.
17.
Okay,
17.
Bennett.
Yeah, 17 is just enough. Yeah, you reach up, and he's just like, "What the? He doesn't even get it out, and you guys just see this hairy dude just kind of jump up, grab him, and just pull this dude over the side into the water. He's gone.
And I'm gonna hold him under.
You're gonna hold
Ooh.
him
Harsh.
under.
I don't have to breathe air. Apparently.
Totally
Thank you,
fine. You can
Sarah.
hold him under. Yeah. So let me see. One guy's
Use it to
asleep.
your
One guy is
advantage.
dead. My other guy is currently blinded. He was the one next to the cat. He's gonna try to take a swing. He can't do it. He swings wildly. And all of you, outside of Bennett, Aradia, Azara, and Captain, give me a perception check.
All right. That
Captain, you will be at your -2.
That is a 20 for me.
Oh, 21 for me.
Dirty
21. Yeah, you guys look up and you start hearing shouting. You kind of look towards the left deeper into town, and you see the rest of the crew just being chased by this mob of people. And it looks like more people from the town are just coming out of these businesses and everything as well too. And they're all just chasing after them. And Azara, you had just which one of you guys got over 20?
I got 21.
One. Yeah, just enough. You see kind of bobbing in and out of the group. You see E just kind of poof, poof, poof. He's kind of dipping in and out of people, and nobody seems like he's noticed him yet. He's a little bit farther back from the group, but you see this massive mob of people start running behind the rest of the crew.
Are they
And
chasing our crew, or are they chasing the Bloody Knuckles?
They are chasing your crew.
Oh, fudge.
Heck.
What is going on?
Well,
We're in the middle of a fight and we're kicking some ass.
All right, Captain, get on the ship quickly. Let's go.
Aradia, it's your go. You see this happening as well too. There's a guy that's still one dude disappeared, and the other dude's wiping his eyes, and you just see all these other people start just rushing. They're not going to get to you just yet, but your crew is running full speed to try to get back to the ship.
we gotta go, and I'm gonna just grab the captain's arm.
Yep,
and
I'll
try
grab
to
the
drag
other
him back
arm.
on the ship.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
The captain should be the last one back on the ship. Leave me here.
Stop it!
The rest of the crew
Captain starts getting
start.
pulled. Perfect. We're gonna come out of initiative really quick, guys. We're gonna make this into a quick motion. So you guys are grabbing the captain, trying to pull him up. Eek, I need you to give me another perception check. See if you can find a way to kind of, because you're a little bit farther behind the rest of the crew. You're kind of in between your crew being chased, the chasing crew. See if you can actually catch up and kind of work your way through the rest of this crowd that's chasing after your group.
That was a 12?
That was a 12. A little bit hard. You're kind of bumping into people a little bit, not quite able to catch up to them just yet. But Bennett, give me another CMD. See if you can continue holding on to this guy. Make sure you don't lose your grapple check.
21.
21, yeah, you still have him, and he's like trying to fight off of you. He's actually got a dagger in his hand, or he tries to pull a dagger. Can't do it. He's trying to do it. He gets the dagger, and then just like from the thrashing, he drops it. The rest of you guys start making your way up onto the ship. Owlbear is standing and goes, Captain, what do we do? When we should we get the ship ready? Do we have to leave?
Azars, make ready the ship. I think perhaps this is too many people, but I will be the last one on the ship.
Nope. Aradia and I have you. You're not leaving my grasp. And her grasp.
I am the captain now, and I have one word to say to you.
Alright, say it while we're just, like, Aradia and I are just, like, literally dragging him as fast as we can while he's saying all of this.
Yep.
I am going to say... Volare.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna cast Fly.
The captain.
No.
Are we all flying? No, we have him!
Captain, you cast Fly yourself. Let me see. So actually, ladies, since you're both grabbing on him, trying to run with him, I need a CMB from the two of you against Captain.
Can I cast Fly as well?
You want to cast Fly as well? Well, you're trying to hold on to him first before he flies away, yeah?
I suppose, but if I heard him cast Fly, and I'm aware, then I will cast it as well.
Well, I feel like if he
Without
starts
letting
lifting
go.
up in the air, you would know.
Captain, what is your CMD?
My CMD is normally a 13. I'm not sure if my -2 to everything affects that or not, though.
No, it will not. Just on your checks and everything. Yeah, so 13. You guys just need a CMB to beat a 13 to hold onto him.
We roll, add the CMB. I forgot how that works.
It's a CMB check.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
You just roll and add your CMB. 8. What'd you get, Azara?
8.
A natural 20. You hold on to the radius. So, Captain, when you cast Fly, what does that look like? This is actually the first time, ladies and gentlemen. Never seen the Captain fly yet. What does it look like when the Captain starts to fly, or when he casts a spell on himself?
Well, normally I think this is the first time I've done it. So normally I would like wave my staff in a circle and then say the incantation, which in this case is Volare. But Azara's got one hand and Radia's got the other, so I sort of like half wave my staff and I sort of say it in Azara's face. It doesn't go quite as well as I would have. It doesn't look amazing, but yeah. But I do cast it.
I'll say as you do that, you're actually able to break hold of Aradia and you start to like float up. Azara, you're holding on to him. You guys aren't. You're not able to fly very well because Azara is holding on to you. But then Aradia, when Aradia casts Fly, tell everybody what your fly looks like, Aradia.
You will see a translucent tentacles, little taco tentacles, kind of pop out around the waist area. All 8 of them, and they will like octopus movement, kind of like this, as she propels into the air.
Oh, that's cool.
No ink.
She does not spell.
You kind of have like an Ursula look.
Yeah, a little Ursula look, but it's like translucent.
Yeah, sure. I will say now.
No, Captain, you're not getting away.
Well, you didn't hold on to him though. You lost him. So you actually took off. So you see Aradia kind of like shoot up above you guys. But the captain does start floating up in the air a little bit. Your fly checks are going to be rather difficult because Azara does have you trying to hold on to her. She's kind of weighing you down. So it's kind of one of those things like, I'm almost away, but I'm kind of not. She's like floating above the ground a little bit. Eek, rest of the crew is starting to make their way onto, or they're almost to the docks. Bennett, give me another check to make sure you can still hold on to this guy while you've got him underwater.
That is a 15.
15 is just enough. Like, he's been thrashing so much that he kind of like opens his eyes and just kind of stares at you and...
We drowned him.
Goes limp.
And I'm gonna say, fairly.
And in underwater bubble speak, that means what?
May she judge you fairly.
That's what it means in bubble speak, ladies. Perfect.
And did I see him drop the? Did I see him drop the dagger? Did I see it?
You want to notice if you drop the dagger? You see where it went, Bennett? Give me a perception check. I would doing the same all the time, guys. Bennett has a 0 in his perception, and it's always the best. Always the best. What'd you get?
That's a 2.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see where that went off to. Definitely did not see where that dagger went off to. Now, Aurelia, you're able to like shoot up onto the deck immediately. Now, one thing that you guys remember, when you guys first acquired your ship, you did some upgrades. You got some quick release sails on it. So, Aurelia, you can make it over to the quick release, automatically push them down, so then the sails are ready to go. As you guys start to see the crew they are now moving their way across the dock, and it seems like the rest of the town has now started rushing towards you guys as well too. Not Rossi, Captain, I need you to give me a fly check because you are trying to fly away with Azara on your side, holding on to you.
I'm gonna try to convince her to let go of me first before I make this check.
Okay.
Azara, I'm much faster flying than walking, and it's important that I get back to the ship to make the preparation for the Siren song to leave. I'm speaking in Elvish to you because you are an elf, and it's better for your understanding. Understand me, you understand.
Am I still on the ground, Adam?
You're floating like above the ground, but I mean, you're like right there on the ramp heading upwards onto the ship.
Fine. And then she just lets go.
Oh, look, didn't even need a check, Captain. Look at that. She just automatically did it. Perfect. Didn't have to convince her at all. Yes. Captain, if you're gonna fly to the ship, I need a fly check from you, and because you are drunk, that -2 will come into play.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Ooh, not my best work. Certainly not my best work. So that is 11.
11. Very like she like lets you go. You kind of fall a little bit, and you start to kind of like go to fly onto the deck, and your foot kind of clips like the railing, and you kind of like do a somersault like in the air. You're stable. You're able to like kind of stabilize yourself, but definitely feel a little dizzy now. Just whee!
Okay, woo!
Azara, as he drops you, you're right at the base of the ramp leading up. You see the rest of the crew start running up, and you see it almost like it catches your eye behind this box. You see what looks like this helmet, but it looks like it's got like almost like a horn on it. And then the horn itself almost seems like it's kind of like almost like in and out of existence a little bit, like it's kind of fading in and out of existence.
What box are you talking about?
It's a random box that's on the dock. You see this. This
I pick it up.
Laying on.
I'm just gonna pick it up.
Yes, this picked up item is actually from our Daniel Land's donation of $25 of the Pirate's Booty. So you found a magic item that you will be able to use.
Ooh, thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, as you hop onto the deck, the rest of the crew. Eek, I need another check from you, another stealth check to see if you can finally make your way in front of this entire town now that is chasing after your crew.
Okay, here we go. Oh fuck.
There it is, ladies
what
and
is my
gentlemen.
stealth?
Yep.
That is a
Language.
that is a 12.
That is a 12. Eek, you are able to kind of make your way into the front of the group, but it's almost like if you think at the very end of Lord of the Rings where they're at the Black Gate and you see Merry and Pippin running and just kind of like overtaken by everybody else. You're almost at that point. You just see Eek in the back, just like, I'm trying to run and get to the group and everything, and like the rest of the town is just like coming down on top of you guys. Yes, Captain.
I actually do not want to fly up on the ship. It was a clever ruse. I would like to instead fly back towards the crowd.
No.
I can.
Oh, God.
I can run with my fly speed, so I actually go 120 feet instead of the normal 60.
What?
What the heck?
Okay.
I'm a wizard, baby!
Can I do that?
You fly over the crowd as like they're starting to kind of funnel like to get to the end of this dock and everything. Like you see the rest of your crew is like hopped up and like there's starting to be a small breeze. You see him like cut the brothers. Leandro walks over, pulls out his axes, doubles, cuts off the ropes as the slight breeze kind of starts pulling you guys away from port a little bit. Captain, what are you doing as you fly over this this crowd? Well, actually, first off, Captain, give me a fly check, please. Remember, you are drunk.
I am drunk. I'm drunk. It is a -2. 15.
15. Yeah, it's better than before. Yeah, you're able to fly up over this crowd. What are you doing, Captain?
Yep. Got my air legs, so to speak.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I want to look out and see what's going on. Where are our crew members in relation to the crowd? What's up?
Your crew members have finally like made it up the ramp. You just see like Eek is the last one. They're all like coming into this funnel, trying to get onto the dock, just like chasing up to your ship. Everybody else from like your crew, like some people have like kind of gone and they found like some bags and everything from the dock, so they're kind of like chucking it at people to like try to keep them back. So they don't actually make it up to the dock to give Eek a chance to like run up there. Everybody else seems like they're actually on the ship, but it looks like all of town has just come out chasing after you guys.
Okay. Also, I made a mistake. I can only go 60 feet. I can go faster if I descend, but I'm pretty low to the ground right now.
Fine. I'll say you can at least make it 60 feet over like the end of the dock where they're all like coming over towards you, or like they're starting to rush over.
All right. So everyone's on the ship except for Eek.
Everybody is on the. Eek is about to get up on the ship, but yeah, he'll be there.
Okay. Right.
He's almost.
Bennett's not on the ship.
Bennett is not on the ship either.
Just keep swimming.
I don't know that I see Bennett. Isn't he underneath the dock?
You actually don't know where he's at. You flew. You're drunk. Yeah. You have no clue where Bennett went.
I've got stuff going on.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you doing anything? Or you're just swimming? You're flying over the crowd.
Does it look like they have a leader of some kind?
No, it just looks like a mob of people.
Crazy.
Okay, well then I guess I will cast a spell. I mean, what choice do I have?
Color spray on the entire mob.
Spray them down, baby. I will.
It's gonna be like the color
where
run.
they are, and sort of. I assume there's a separation now between the crowd and our people in Eek, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but the people are making their way down the dock. It's just not. It's more like 4 abreast almost. They're trying to get down the dock.
Great.
So people are kind of pushing
on the dock,
and...
where the leaders are, and like just in front of them, I raise my staff and point down to the ground, mumbling an incantation, and immediately a driving sleet-filled rain shoots down in a cylinder that is 80 feet in diameter and 20 feet high. And the area becomes...
Where'd this come from?
The area becomes icy. Oh, I leveled up. I don't know. The level becomes icy. I'm sorry, that the ground becomes icy, and it is impossible. It blocks all sight, even dark vision. They can attempt to walk through it, but they have to make an acrobatics check, and they would only be able to move at half speed. And if they fail it, they can't move at all. And if they fail by more than 5, they fall down.
Perfect.
And if they had it would extinguish them.
As you guys see the Captain Eek, you make your way up the ramp. You get onto the Siren song. You guys like look up, and the Captain he walks over, and just this cacophony of sound happens, and all this rain just starts coming down, but only on the dock. And you hear like the people and they start like slipping off the dock and into the water and everything. Bennett, you're like underwater, and you see like people like splashing, see them like start splashing into the water. But then you also notice that the ship itself starts kind of like pulling away from the dock. As you're all standing there, and you're just hearing the people yelling like, "Don't you dare come back here! We're gonna rip you to shreds, you bastards! Coming in and causing all of this ruckus." And you're all just kind of sitting there thinking like, what the hell just happened? Everything seemed like it was totally fine. But you start making your way. Captain, are you gonna fly back to the ship as it starts moving its way? Are you just gonna float out there?
I will fly back, but I'm gonna yell at them first.
Yell at the people? Sure.
I mean, you gotta yell at some people. I will make my voice as loud as I possibly can. In an attempt to give a rousing speech, but I'm pretty drunk, so it probably won't come out very well. Let me see. Well, you people there, you have angered the crew of the Siren Song, and I, Captain Chase Heisenberg, the Scarlet Sorcerer, the Red Captain, You've angered me! How dare you! You are lucky to escape this incursion with your lives. Never cross us again, or the butcher will butch you all. Oh, you're lucky is what I'm saying. And how dare you? Okay, I'll go back. So there!
Give me Captain, before you leave, give me an intimidation check.
Yeah, I don't know my best work.
If I'm seeing the ship move, I'm going to start surfacing and heading towards the ship, just to kind of see what's going on as well.
What did you get, 13. Captain? 13. Yeah, you hear like some people are like, "Who the hell is shouting that? I can't see it. I can't hear anything." But like, is there an old man floating? You hear one person go, "Fuck you, old man!"
Oh my god!
Like, start like floating away, and just like people are just like screaming, and like people are now splashing in the water and just shouting back at you guys. Even people from like some of the other merchant ships start shouting and like start throwing stuff at you guys. Captain, give me one more fly check as you try to land gracefully on your ship. Yep. Are you gonna land on the deck, or are you gonna go for the crow's nest?
I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to land right at the helm. But,
right at the helm. Sounds good.
Actually, I think I'm going to land like right on the rail. You know, with both my feet on the rail, so I can like look at them as they go by. And
Sure. Give me a fly check. And you
get 20.
He just sits there, and like these very nice slippers they don't make a noise as he sits down, looking back at everybody.
That's right. That's to you. You wish you could fuck me, but you can't because I'm better than you. Take that. Yeah, but you showed them. Didn't we, Mr. Chamberlain?
As the Siren Song starts sailing away from Isle of Murtok, you all stand hearing this language come out of the captain's mouth. You all kind of stand there in shock. And we give you guys an opportunity to take a pee break. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We're going to go on our very first break. We'll be back in roughly about 10 minutes. Make sure you come back for more Voyage of the Siren Song to see who's going to do next after they will run out of town. See you guys soon.
See you in a few.
After I hit the right button.
Got here.
See you in a bit, guys.
Norse Foundry Dice of Tricks was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Good start, ladies and gentlemen.
We were supposed to start 20 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, I think he said he was picking up some new dice.
What did we do to get them so mad at us?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Oh, there he is.
We can still hear us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, quiet. All right, no talking.
Did you get him?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna pick up right where we left off last time. You guys were surrounded in the Dread Knight's tomb by this horde of goblins. They're coming right at you. We're starting this off hot. Roll initiative. Right at you. We're starting this off hot.
20.
20?
We're starting this off hot. We're going first.
20.
What do you do?
I'm gonna charge in with my axe and wreck the first goblin I see. I'm gonna target one of the goblins.
Echo.
Alright.
I'm gonna take an arrow.
Major echo they're hearing.
Goblin there.
Groovy. You guys line up all of your attacks. Let's roll the dice and see what happens.
20. 20. 20.
Okay, are we
You guys are really rolling hot tonight.
Yeah, must be these new dice we got from Norse Foundry.
far out. Those things look really amazing.
Don't worry, Jim. I got one for you, too. Here you go.
Thanks. You know what? I almost feel bad using it now because it's time for the goblins' counterattack. Oh, no. Here comes the first one. Critically failed.
Oh, crazy.
All right, on to round 2. You guys hear drums in the distance, orc war drums. Backup is on the way. What do you do?
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take like my my spell components.
Well, that's it. You've defeated the Dread Knight. You've entered his dark curse. You gather up all the remaining treasure and you take it back to King Trillion's keep and tell him that his kingdom is safe. That's the end of the adventure.
Oh, man. Awesome.
What do you guys think? Same time next week?
Definitely.
We'll be here.
Thanks, Jim. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Jim. Great game today. Can't wait to see what you cook up for the next adventure.
Yeah, anytime, Conn. I have a feeling that things are gonna get pretty wild next week.
Get your Norse Foundry Dice of Crits today with only one easy payment of $8. Remember, one easy payment for one groovy die. Sale won't last forever. Get yours while supplies last at norsefoundry.com/Kickstarter and make every roll a crit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just someone took the last of the coffee and didn't make any more.
Well, it wasn't me. I don't even drink coffee.
No, I wasn't really blaming you.
Then what?
Well, I was just...
Oh, I get it.
I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were there.
But I'm always there, Matthew. I'm Jesus.
Okay.
Did you not get the memo? The part right here? Thou shalt not take my name in vain?
I actually did not get that.
Maybe we should revisit this part. About lies.
We don't really need to do that. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
I hope not. You don't hear me running around the office yelling, Matthew Johnson, every time I stub my toe or get a pube caught in my zipper.
What?
Matthew, I'm going to forgive you. It's kind of what I do. But watch yourself, okay?
God damn it. Nothing?
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Stay back when your turn, Dad.
He had his freaking finger out of his...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also like how you went right into lens. You're like, lens, wrong.
Yes.
Hey, Eric?
Adam?
You okay?
Sure.
Aren't you excited to roll dice tonight on dragons and things?
I guess.
Come on, what's wrong?
It's just... I can't stop rolling twos. It's my curse. Every time I get a new set of dice, after a few rolls, they're ruined. How am I supposed to smash my enemies and destroy all that stand against me if I keep getting curses all over my dice?
Why don't you just get some more dice?
I'm sorry.
What? Get in my car? Go out into public? Interact with a stranger in an economic transaction? That would never work. Just wish there was some service out there where I could create an account, pay some money, and a company would send me lots and lots of dice every month and I wouldn't have to do anything at all.
Have you heard of Tabletop Loot?
Yeah, they deliver amazing dice and gaming accessories. But what if I got a new set of dice and my curse just ruined them?
No, it's perfect. You just need to sign up for their monthly loot box.
Monthly loot box?
Yeah, you get at least 3 sets of dice every month, plus a few surprises. Once you create your account, you're set. It's only $20 a month.
That sounds like it might just work. I can get 3 sets of dice, I roll one until it gets infected by my bad luck, and then I switch to a new set. But what if I break my curse and I don't need dice as often?
Easy, just change your subscription from quarterly to biannually.
Awesome. I'm gonna head over to Tabletop Loot right after this and sign up.
Oh,
Well, can I use your dice tonight?
oh no. You're cursed.
Sign up today at tabletoploot.com to get your monthly loot box. And make sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
Adam, you're talking to yourself. You're muted.
That's great. I was talking to myself. I'm really grateful.
We weren't allowed to talk, so I put it in chat.
I was like, how are we supposed to tell him?
Welcome back, everybody, to Voyage of the Siren Song, where audio is definitely a good thing happening on my end this evening. You're quite welcome, friends. Yeah, It was good times. You heard some speaking, some echoing, and probably lots of bad noises. And then, yeah, it was all good stuff. So welcome back. Let's go back into our adventure, shall we? Everybody say hello back to the crew. Hello again.
Hello.
Hello back to the crew.
Hello, everybody.
Adam, question
Hello.
for you.
Yes, question for
Sarah.
Adam.
Sarah brought up a good point. We
Yes.
haven't read comments. We used to read comments.
We did used to read comments. I mean, if you would like to, if there was a comment that jumped out at you, or you just want to say hi to somebody, go ahead. If you guys have chat open, yeah, let's say hi to our chat for a little bit. Like Norse Foundry Artificer. Hello, Drew.
I know. Hi, Drew. Let's see.
Nick Solo over Riot. I love it. Love it. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
have
sorry about
Star
that.
Drew. Star Drew, thank you. Welcome so much. We're so excited that you're here.
I like this one from Lucas Martinez. What did James Chu do? The audio is all messed up. Let's just blame everything on the red tiefling.
Well,
Yep,
when
blame it
we
on
get
Sharon.
back to the ship, we have to tie Lockhart up because that's what we do every single time.
I was thinking about it.
He's
I
not
seriously
here.
was thinking about it.
Well, I mean, he is technically inside of a hammock right now. So here's the thing: James Chu had
Just like last
missed a couple of our sessions, and he would wake up tied up in a hammock, lots of rope. Who knows? You never know with this crew what they might actually do. I never know what these guys are going to do. But obviously, they caused some sort of ruckus inside the town. But yeah, let's hop back into it, friends, shall we? Pirate goodness. So, as we're sitting there, we see the Siren song start pulling away from the Isle of Murtaugh. Still this rain. How long does that rainstorm last for, Captain?
It lasts for 6 rounds. So like half a minute.
Half a minute when we do it.
And just so you're aware, I'm
Good
going
joke.
to be like swimming along the ship, and I'm like going to try to hold on to something that is semi close to the waterline without keel hauling myself.
Sure. I
don't know how long this is going to work. Yeah, I don't know how long
it's gonna
I'm
last for.
like this. I mean, I'm gonna occasionally I'm like going to test it and like put my head out of the water and then try to like take a breath and see if it works. And
Sure. Lucas wants to know, can I describe the ruckus? Oh, yes. I mean, the ruckus, these guys did actually just get into town the other day. And some of them went off to do some shopping. Some of them went into the pub. Somebody went over to talk to somebody about getting some armor. But yeah, there's this crew, these Bloody Knuckles crew as well too. They're kind of like the gang of the town, you could say. I mean, we're the gang of the town. Like, some of them are dead now. I mean, not gonna say that somebody got into a mini fight with them the last time we were kind of playing through this. I don't know whose fault that would have been. I'm not naming names, James Chu. But I mean, we could say that he could always be in charge of the ruckus for sure.
Damn. Chu.
Yeah, maybe. I don't quite know. I'm just a man telling a story for where we are right now. I don't know. We'll have to ask him, because if it was his fault, he's asleep. We'll have to wait until he wakes up. But speaking of sleep, we actually we see that this red tiefling is in this hammock in the captain's quarters as he just kind of shifts over to one side and begins to snore, and we hear a little as he farts a little bit. He's a very dirty tiefling. But then we kind of pan outside of the captain's quarters, where we see the rest of the crew standing there. Everybody's breathing heavily. Everybody's kind of looking at the captain as the captain's kind of standing there drunkenly on the helm of the ship, screaming his obscenities at this people of this town. You all are starting to drift away. What do you all do? Where do you all go for?
What? What did we cause in that town?
Nothing. We remember we were at the tavern yesterday. We've been to the shops. Everyone was friendly. I bet you those bloody knuckle gang riffraffs. I bet you they spread rumors about us. They told me that one guy you saw, Zara, that something about, oh, you think you can just come into port and do whatever you want? And then I told him, yes, I can do what we want. We're just staying for a couple of days. they didn't like that we had a bigger crew than they have. That's got to be.
Oh, it's about the size. Oh, I understand. That's a guy thing. I also look at the 4 brothers. What did you all do? Did you guys do something in the tavern?
Like, and they all kind of look and directly at Mikhail, and he's like, "What? What are you looking at me for? I don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, I got up, I started dancing, I started singing some jigs. There was jigs or jugs? No, there were jugs of ale. I drank those, and then I did a jig. I might have sat on somebody's head by accident when I fell off the table, but that was about it. That's all I did, Captain. I swear, I promise." And then Rolf speaks up as well too. Rolf, as he's sitting there fiddling with his dagger. So there's a set of 4 brothers: Mikhail, Rolf, Donald Lee, and Leandro. Rolf plays with knives, similar to Bennett. Sitting there twiddling around. He's like, "Look, I don't quite know what happened, but everybody just seemed to like get really mad. We went back into the tavern, you know. I mean, we came here yesterday. Or we came early today. Everything was hunky dory, and then we get inside. Like, Jesus, and like they offered us like food and everything. And it's like, oh, that looks really delicious. And then it said, hey, do you want to play games or whatnot? And you know, I started playing like arm wrestling, and Donald Lee was playing shooting some dice rolls and everything, and that was about it. I don't really know what actually happened. All right.
And how did these games go? This arm wrestling and the dice. Who won?
I mean, I might have broken one dude's arm by accident, totally by accident. But hey, well, I got some gold coinage out of it and everything, and I got this really shiny new dagger. Bennett, you don't have to roll a perception check. You can see it. It's like made out of gold. This shiny golden
Bennett's
dagger.
in the water though, right?
Oh no, Bennett can't see it. Never mind, Bennett. You can't see this shiny golden dagger that he has.
I mean, maybe can I roll perception to see if I do see it just somehow?
You know what? Go ahead, roll me a perception, Bennett, and we'll see it. You just happen to like dolphin leap out of the water at this time and just glance over at Rolf is talking.
Natural 20.
Yeah, 14.
14. Nah, you can't quite. You do dolphin leap out of the water, but you kind of glance over and don't see much happening out there. And he's like, yeah, I mean, like I said, I accidentally... What?
Zeke noticed that Bennett's not here after being chased out of town. That Bennett is like the only one that just doesn't happen to be with the group. Because remember, he doesn't know that he's been turned into...
you don't know, and the rest of the crew doesn't know either, but yeah, Eek, you notice that Bennett is not there.
Oh my god! Oh guys! Bennett's back on the deck! Does anyone know where Bennett is? He's not here.
What?
Bennett? We left without Bennett? Where did he go?
No. Well, look over the ship, because the last thing I saw was he took a dip. Probably because he lost his dagger down there. I don't know.
Did you say a dip or a dump? What? What'd you say?
Dip, water. Let everyone look overboard. Go.
I'll stick my head out the porthole.
Why would he be overboard?
Bennett, what are you doing? Like, are you swimming like a dog? Are you like backstroking as you're like swimming? Or what are you doing?
I'm just kind of, the leap was, I was just testing some stuff out. It was like, that's not really for me. I'm just going to like hang on the side. There's like steps, those slats that are kind of on the side of a ship that you look like a ladder kind of thing. Yeah, I'm just holding on to one of those. Just kind of occasionally dunking my head and taking a breath.
Bennett, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to survive.
What? What's gotten into you? Get back on the ship.
I can't breathe air.
Oh,
I have to keep going underwater to breathe.
Sake.
I don't know what happened. And I don't know how long this is going to last.
I'm going to look on the ship for a bucket, and then I'm going to find some rope to pull it down the bucket, get a big thing of water. I'm going to bring it back up, and Bennett, get on this ship. And here's a bucket. You're going to stick your head in the bucket every single time you need to breathe.
What
Bucket
kind
head.
of goofy solution is this?
Well, what kind of goofy solution is you following the ship while swimming next to it? Exactly. Get up.
Wait, I got an idea. Eek's gonna go downstairs to all of his the different what is it called? He has all of those different glass vials and jars.
Your little workshop area.
And
yeah.
what he wants to do, what Eek is going to try to create is kind of like a reverse scuba helmet kind of thing, to where you can the water will actually. Do you remember Abe Sapien from Hellboy? How he had like that glass bowl around his head that was filled with water.
Yeah.
Eek's going to try and make something like that Bennett can wear around his head.
Okay.
So,
curious.
He's going to put on his gloves.
How would you construct something such as that? Like what items are you using to make this thing? That's what I'm really curious about.
Since with all my alchemy kits, I'm assuming that I have big enough one jug that's not jug, but one gallon. Well, it's like a 5-gallon jug kind of a thing. I'm going to try to cut out the glass bottom, so it has like a little spout at the top.
It's gonna be like all jaggedy.
What are you gonna cut it with? No, I'm going with this. What are you cutting?
Cutting it with? Well, there's actually a trick that you can do. What you do is you actually take a string you dip it in something that's flammable, and you wrap it around the part that you want to have broken, and then you light it. And what it does is it heats that one spot around the rim, and then you do a tink, and that one part falls off. It's kind of like a way that you can actually cut glass. So I have plenty of flammable liquid. I'm an alchemist. I'm just taking some of my string that I have, working it down, light it on fire, and go tink, and try to break it. Of course, I have my gloves on. So if you want me to roll a crafting check.
Yes. So while you're actually making all this, give me a crafting check. Eek has a set of alchemist gloves on. Yes, Captain.
The thing I'm looking forward to is whenever this actually happens and the magic wears off and my head is stuck in this and I can't breathe underwater.
I'm gonna finish my string of
16.
16. Okay.
I'm gonna finish my string of expletives and then get back on the ship. Well, I think that went not as well as I had hoped, but I think that we showed them. Azara, can we get a head count and make sure we do not leave any of the crew on the port?
Yes, Captain. And I'll start walking around and looking, make sure everyone is there.
Yeah, everybody's there. You notice the 4 brothers. Kitty is there as well too. Yes, they have a kitsune, or not a kitsune, but a catfolk on their team. Dai is there as well too. Shortstone, you saw him. Shortstone is one of the smaller members of their crew as well too. He is a gnome that sits up in their crow's nest. You see him actually already up at the top. Barrett Chainlin is there. Yeah, Fishguts, Owlbear are still there as well too. Seems like the whole crew.
Everyone is here, Captain.
Yeah, everybody's there.
Minus Bennett in the water. In the water. He can't breathe air anymore for some strange reason. This island has brought upon some weird magic.
Maybe we need to stop visiting islands and ports. I feel like every single one we've come across has some sort of weird magic or curse on it. Maybe we just need to, forget about land life and we just be confined to the sea. It's fine.
Well, we're going to need to sell some of those goods, so perhaps you could look at the map and find us a bigger port where it's not so backwater with all these bestial people farting about. Well, never mind. I'm getting all worked up again. What are we doing about the fact that Bennett can't breathe? Do we have ideas?
I offered a bucket.
Interesting.
And then you saw Eek disappear downstairs. Eek, I'll say you're able to kind of put this. So are you using like a bucket and like some of your vials and that glass piece and everything as well too?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you're able to kind of create this contraption, breaking off a piece of the bucket and kind of sticking up the on this glass piece. You can rip open the top. You're gonna have to kind of refill it because you really don't, unless you have like something that you can actually stick inside, like by his neck to keep the water inside. It'll eventually start to leak out a little bit.
I would have like I picked up all that scrap leather and some of those little pieces of metal. So if I can like take the scrap leather, wrap it around some of the bars, and connect it around the rim, so it actually has like, I mean, it's probably not going to be perfectly watertight, but you know, you'll need to refill him every now and again.
Yeah,
but at least you'll be able to move around, kind of see out of it.
Yeah, I did that. I can go for that. Yeah, enough to where you can set it on his head. The leather will kind of create a little bit of suction the way that you've done it. It's not perfect. There will be some leaking. So yes, you will have to fill him up from the top side. But yeah, Eek, I mean, what you've been able to construct like fairly quickly as well too. Looks like it could definitely help. As you're constructing that, everybody else is still up on the ship. Bennett is, I don't know, Bennett, have you climbed up yet, or are you still weighing your options as well before anything happens?
Nope, I'm fine for now. Yep.
Hey, Adam.
Yes, that's me.
While Eek is trying to fit this new helmet on Bennett, can I take a look at this magic helmet with the horns that I picked up?
Yes, you can. Give me. I mean, you sense some magic coming off of it, for sure. Not even really having to detect anything, because it's pretty powerful magic that you sense. Give me a spell check.
Spellcraft?
It's a helmet of actual breathing. That's amazing.
It's only a 13.
13.
I don't have spellcraft.
Yeah, this thing looks wicked. It's really cool, but it's like you're sensing like something coming from it. But yeah, you can't really tell what kind of helmet this is.
Aradia, could you look at this thing for me? I found it next to my foot when we were trying to run up the docks, and I stole it. Can you see what this is?
Oh, well, finders keepers, am I right? And I will go ahead and do I have? I mean, I have spellcraft, but I think I also have detect. I'm gonna detect magic first. Wait, did she already do that?
Oh yes,
it's magical.
There is.
Okay, then I'll just go ahead and roll a spellcraft. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Even with you already focusing on it, still
can't
quite tell what this kind of helmet
what
is.
The heck?
What is this, Captain?
Captain?
You're the next magical user. Could you see what this is?
Yes.
Before he does, I'm gonna put guidance on the captain.
No, I understand it's a helmet, but it's made out of magic, and I'm sure it does something quite powerful. And if it can help Bennett, then I want it to help Bennett. Can you please check? It says here engraved, "From Daniel Lands." Not sure who that is. Probably someone who is nice on the port, but don't know. Hopefully not one of those
Daniel
bloody
Lands.
knuckle scalawags.
Oh, well, I think that's clear that it's from a distant land called Daniel. I have never been personally, but we could look through the books. I have several. Let's see here. Well, first off, although you are very talented, Azara, I must say that it is not made of magic. It is in fact made of metal. You see here, this is metal. It's no doubt imbued with magic, but it's a common misconception. Let's see here. I'll do a spell.
Radia, does the captain think I'm that dumb?
I think he's
Captain's probably still drunk.
He what, Radia?
I think someone spiked his tea.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It doesn't usually Yes,
so,
Captain.
not made out of magic, made out of metal. Got it? What is it?
Unless I am very much mistaken, this is a helm of detect thoughts, because I put my hand on it, and I feel like I know what you're thinking, and I'm not even having it on. You think that I think that you're dumb, or I am dumb. It's one of the two. The strong feelings going on here. I've got I don't know. I rolled a 1.
Yeah. Cap, it's more like you like put your hand and then kind of like put your forehead on it too, Cap. You get nothing.
Yeah.
But a radio, I will say that the type of magic that you did catch off of it was conjuration magic, like very, very strong conjuration magic.
It is the
Adam,
helm of air breathing.
Zara know that.
Adam, these magic items that we get as donations, it only lasts for the episode or the time being, correct?
Not necessarily. Well, I mean, because if you never get a chance to use it, I want you to still be able to use it. Roll me a d6, actually.
Oh god, let me use one of my skull dice. 1.
A 1! You will get 1 use out of whatever this helm is, and as you use it.
Oh my god, I hope it's not some freaking cool stuff. Are you kidding? Just 1 use.
Do I put it on?
We'll see.
At this moment,
Well,
Eek
no.
comes running up.
I mean, maybe. Okay, yeah. You guys are like looking at this helm, and you guys see Eek like running up with like his own helm in his hands.
Perhaps I could look at it at another time. I'm quite distracted right now. Eek!
I got something for Bennett. He can now come up here, and what we can do is fill it up from the top. What is that thing that you're holding?
I was going to ask you, what is that thing you're holding?
Oh, this is I'll call it Bennett in a jar.
Bennett.
So instead of shipping a jar, but you put this over Bennett's head, fill it up with water, and now he can kind of. You'll have to refill it every now and again because I couldn't make it 100% tight, like watertight. But I'm gonna go over to the side. Hey Bennett, try this on. I'm gonna lift it up, wait for him to like look at me. Aha! Here, I'm gonna throw it at him. Well, I'm gonna throw it.
Drop it down to him.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, all right. So Bennett, I need you to
God.
give me a reflex to make sure that you catch this thing.
You got this.
Water.
Believe in yourself.
I got this.
Believe in yourself.
Sense motive.
Yep.
14.
14. Yeah, able to like reach up and like catch it. Almost hits the water, but you got it. Got it. It's safe. You're good.
How do I do this?
Put the leather end over your head, and then fill it up with water, and it should drain slow enough for where you can actually like come up here for a while and still breathe.
Okay, I'm gonna think about it for a second. It's
there?
like, okay, how do I put the water in the thing and then put it on my head? I'm gonna
Submerge it.
I'm dunking it and me. I'm gonna like take everything with me underwater. Gonna put it on underwater and then come out. How did I do?
Perhaps we could throw Mr. Bennett a line before we leave him behind the ship.
Oh yes, yes, Captain. And I look for some rope. Bless you.
You don't need to look
In the
far.
meantime,
You're on
as soon as
ship,
I
you guys
get
got
it-
tons of rope.
As soon as Eek kind of figures out, okay, they've got this, Eek's gonna go over and look at the helmet. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Give me a spellcraft.
Fascinating work with that helmet.
That is a dirty 30.
Whoa!
Dirty 30. I rolled got a natural
Eek.
20 on that, and I have a plus
Eek,
10 to my spellcraft.
Eek, you've heard of... I mean, everybody knows that there's magical items all over the place. But looking at this one in particular, this is something pretty awesome. As I was able to find. This is called a helm of transportation. And basically what happens is once a day, Azara, while wearing this thing, you can instantly transport yourself and objects you're carrying on your person to a designated destination.
But I can only use it once. There's only one use.
Once.
Does that mean she can't come back?
Once a day.
Once a day.
Once a day.
Ooh, girl.
Tango dang.
Thank you, Daniel.
It's nothing. You're not gonna like it. I mean, it's absolutely nothing. I mean, honestly, you should just let me have it. I mean, okay, fine.
will-
It's a helm of teleportation.
Oh.
It doesn't seem. It seems like you can only use it like once a day. So, honestly, I mean, it would be a good like get the hell out of Dodge kind of a thing, you know? So like you're like, oh no, I'm in deep shit. Put it on and like you can go back to the ship. Or technically,
Why would you be standing in shit? That's gross.
No,
like say for example, if you fell into a big pit of shit, you can just put the helmet on and then you can go back to the ship.
But you're still full of shit.
Ew, that's gross.
Well, it's better than being in the pit full of the stuff, you know?
Accurate.
Okay, well, if we need it, I'll hold on to it.
We will not
Or
fit
if
over
someone
your
needs
hat,
to go
by the way,
down
Zara.
somewhere to check
It
out
will
if
not
something's
what?
okay, they can
It
always
will
come
not
right
fit
back.
on over your hat.
Okay. I will... Yeah, I will take my hat off when I need to use it then. Or whoever. Alright.
Did you just like find that lying around somewhere? I mean, that's a pretty powerful item.
I mean, it was by my feet when I was going up the ramp.
Wow. Maybe it chose you. I don't know.
I'm
I've
pretty
heard of magical
sure.
items just appearing because it chose to belong to you.
The helm picks the pirate.
Exactly.
The helm picks
I have no
the
idea why.
pirate. Okay. Thank you, Helmet, for choosing me. And she puts it in her bag.
Idea. Show it lots of like love, and if I give it hugs every now and again to show that you appreciate it. Because magic items, if you like show that you appreciate them, then they treat you better, and they will never leave.
Good Helmet. Hug. And she just like awkwardly puts it in. And then just kind of looks at Aradia like, what is wrong with everyone today? Kind of like the look of like,
And she'll kind of do this back, and she'll say, kind of lower her voice and say, well, at least we got something useful off of this island. I guess we're never going back.
That's true. Yeah, this island is
still
crap.
connected to the ship, right?
Are you up yet?
Yes. Yeah, Bennett, give me a survival check. Make sure you can put this thing on properly.
Great. 12.
Oh, yeah, able to slide it on your head. You get some water inside. You start making your way up. You feel like you can breathe. You feel like a slow, not a trickle, not like a super stream, but you feel some water just kind of like spreading out like down your shirt a little bit. You definitely have to fill this thing up, maybe every like 30 minutes or something. But, I mean, it seems like it's working. You can clearly see out of, this broken glass bowl that Eek has like shoved inside this bucket and everything that he's broken. I love that now in 2 games that I have been in that a bucket has been incorporated greatly. I love that. I love that. More buckets, ladies and gentlemen.
All
right, Captain.
Bennett, you make your way up to the top.
Yes. Azara, what is yes?
Where are we heading?
Out to sea, currently.
Well,
I would think.
Right. But do we have a heading?
Well,
we should look at the map. Perhaps Aradia can tell us what the closest port would be.
Oh, another port.
Well, a bigger port,
maybe this-
there's no use having loot if we cannot unload it.
That's true.
this is true. I just wanted to try to get our hands on some of those hagaways.
We all have one. I actually have one written down, Wendy.
Oh, wait, that's right, we
From
do have
last
one.
time we played.
That's right, but I wanted more.
They don't.
Technically,
They
they weren't
didn't
made
get-
yet.
They didn't get made yet.
No! Okay.
Nope.
Next. Well, Captain, the next big port, perhaps it would be Port Royal, but it's not very close. It's a bit ways away. But if you're looking to sell our goods and fetch a good price, perhaps that's the one to go to. And just to give you a bit of a warning, we might run into our good friend Captain Harrigan there. He's known in those parts.
Well, perhaps we'll do to him what Azara did to that ruffian and slit his throat right in front of town. Or maybe not. It did not seem to work so well this time. In any case...
Seeing that he's not exactly a nice man, I don't think people would mind. I feel like we'd be doing everybody a favor.
Port Braille, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let us make our heading for there.
As you guys are looking over the map, Fish Guts chimes in. He goes, well, Captain, mind if I take a look at the map? Because I think Isle of Murtock and then Port Royal, we're talking maybe about a week and a half worth journey heading up to the north. That would take us kind of a long time. There is one place. Actually, if you remember, when we were back at Rickety Squibs, when we ran into, what was his name? Aradia's boyfriend. Captain Pegsworthy. Yes.
I recall.
And as Fishgut says that, Aradia, you remember that name, Captain Pegsworthy. As you look up into the sky, and you see these seagulls fly over, and you kind of look back, and you find yourself standing on a beach, and right in front of you is this man, taller than you. He's got one wooden leg, long hair, a beard, and he's just
TJ
looking at you with this giant smile on his face. TJ Sinsula.
With a peg leg.
Oh my god.
With a peg leg. Yeah, you see this man, and you see him, and it's Captain Pegsworthy. He's just sitting there, and he's staring at you, but you kind of like look back, and like nobody else is. It's just you two on a beach. As he's standing there, and he starts like slowly walking towards you.
Oh.
Flips his hair.
I'll try to fix my hair.
Back, like pulls off his coat and kind of just like starts stretching, flexes his muscles a little bit.
Wait.
Looks up, catches you, and kind of smiles at you.
The chat needs to know who Captain Pegsworthy is because
So Captain Pegsworthy, this gentleman, chat that you're seeing before you, is another captain in the Shackles. This adventure path that we are on, Scorn Shackles, it is about this piratical chain of islands called the Shackles. And Captain Pegsworthy is one of the head captains, or the pirate lords of the Shackles as well, too, whom left quite an impression on our friend Aradia. Is it love? Is it lust? Who knows? Only she does.
A little bit of column.
But currently she is sitting there seeing him, staring right at her, smiling as he's just sitting on the beach and stretching. What do you do, Aradia?
Kind of do a quick look around and
I don't see anybody
center
else.
my
Just you
attention
two.
back on Pegsworthy, and I will casually walk towards him, not trying to.
As you
kinda
like turn to look
I
around,
don't see him.
Yeah.
I'm just happening
you
to
don't
walk
see
this
him?
way. It's all.
Yeah, because when you happen to look around, see if anybody's there, and then you turn back around, he has no shirt on. So now he's just like top, and he's just got like these wicked scars like across his chest from battle. He's got what looks like this tattoo up on his shoulder that it looks like it's looks like a bird of some sort. But he's just standing there, and he's actually like thigh deep in the water now as well too, as the waves just kind of come up, crash on him, and just kind of looks back at you and gives you a wink. And then he slowly starts walking towards you.
Oh, and I'll again casually walking toward him, just like,
Yes.
fancy seeing you here. What are you doing?
Starts walking towards you, and he's just like, "Radia, my dear, hello." What are you
hello,
even
Captain.
doing here? Where's the rest of your crew at?
Funny that you ask. I am not sure. We were just at Isle de Murdoch just mere minutes ago, and now I'm here. And I touch my head real quick. Am I wearing the helmet by accident?
You're not wearing the helmet by accident. No.
Okay, I just want to do a quick check.
No, he's
I was like holding
no,
it and thinking it.
No, my dear, it's just us. And he grabs your hand. He goes, no, I'm so very glad that you're here. And he reaches up and just kind of grabs your chin a little bit, raises your chin up a little bit. And like, have you been all right?
Well, yes and no. We were excited to be on land again, and have you heard of the Bloody Knuckles? There's a gang that's on the on Port Peril.
No, never heard of them in Isle of Murdoch. Oh, I've definitely been by that area once or twice before, but well, that seems to matter now because the look in your eyes is just... Your eyes just look like the sea, even more beautiful than the sea. As he slowly just kind of starts reaching in a little bit closer to you.
I'm gonna take a step back real quick and just say,
right.
Well, how did you get here? Where are we?
Well, we're on the beach, my dear. It's all right. You have nothing to. You're quite all right. And he just steps closer to you and he's smiling.
Okay. Is your ship here?
Oh no, my dear. My ship is not here. It's gone. He reaches down and grabs your hand again, and just reaches up and kisses it.
Oh. Well, I suppose if we're both stranded.
And he kisses like your wrists and up your arm a little bit, and he reaches up, grabs your chin, like reaches in to you.
Where's the saxophone at?
she was not here to give us that. I'm going to put my hands on both sides of his face, and I'm going to pull it a little bit closer to me, and I'm going to cast Slumber.
And
what?
You're gonna cast Slumber, and as you do, like you just see him like fall down to the ground. All of you guys look over, and Aradia just like made Mikhail fall asleep on the ground. And everybody's like,
"Oh no!"
Wait, did we see Aradia like walk over and hold him and all that whole thing?
yeah, and like now what you guys actually saw? You guys saw like Mikhail standing there, like, "Oh, what's going on? Oh, hey, how's it going?" And then like when she reaches up, you see his eyes get big and he turns like really red, and then just boom, he falls like a sack of stone.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Mikhail. You'll wake up in a little bit. I'll pat him on the head on the floor.
Whoa! What'd you do? Why'd you put him to sleep for? What did he do to you?
Well, I thought he was someone else, and then I got weirded out because he told me that he didn't have his ship there, and I thought it'd be really weird that a captain didn't have his ship, and maybe my mind isn't right. And then earlier we weren't here, and we were here, and then the captain fell, and then we were back on the other ship, and now we're back, and then it's just so I thought I better put him to sleep.
Oh.
Donald Lee like walks up to you,
that
and he
makes sense,
actually pulls
right?
out this little spectacle and sticks it in his eye, and he's like, can I open your eye really quick? Are you feeling okay?
I don't know, should I be?
I think perhaps too much to drink.
This whole crew is on something.
Oh, you've been drinking
really
too.
Partake.
No,
I don't really partake.
Okay. No, your eyes. No. Your eyes seem okay. Maybe it was something back on the island that was just getting into everybody's heads. Seems all right. And he takes off his little spectacle, sticks it back in his pocket.
I'm sorry about your brother. He's fine. I swear he's just taking a nice nap.
Oh no! shut him up. All he ever does is talk all the time, and we just want a little peace and quiet from Mikhail. But it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I'm not even gonna carry him and put him downstairs. He can sleep up on the deck for all I care. Like, Captain, do you want us to go back to work? What's our heading? And then at that moment, you hear fish guts. Captain. I think actually I found a good place that we could probably go that's somewhat closer to us. Maybe about 2 days' journey. We could. It wouldn't be that far out of the way, but it'd be good resting spots. He did talk about it before, and I had mentioned it as well. We could try to go to Tidewater Rock.
Can I roll knowledge? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a knowledge pirating.
Oh, I rolled a 1. That's a 12 total.
Was that local?
Yeah.
Knowledge local, yes. So I'll take a knowledge local.
Knowledge local. Can I partake in this roll as well?
Yeah. Anybody who wants a knowledge roll or knowledge roll?
Does
knowledge check,
Does anyone know anything about this island? I've
10.
never heard of it. 27
for me.
27. Captain, when you were kind of told about this before, now one of the things when the Siren Song officially set sail as the Siren Song, Captain Barnabas Hannigan, or not Hannigan, Hegsworthy was actually there and christened the ship. You talked a little bit about Tidewater Rock. Tidewater Rock, from what you do know, Captain, you did a little bit more research and kind of pops back in your head. It's actually a small island that sits right in some shipping lanes that some merchants use to start going through different island chains. But they pass by Tidewater Rock, and they're kind of almost like think of it as like a troll under a bridge. They kind of have to go past this island to use this island chain deltuary. I'm making up words right now, y'all. To get past into the rest of the trading lane. We also know that some pirates as well sometimes sneak through it as well, because it gets you past other island chains where a lot of Chelish Armada ships have been found. It's one way to get from one side to the other. It also passes by a couple of giant land masses as well, too. Kind of cuts your trip in half if you want to actually kind of go over onto some of the other towns or ports on the far side of the mainland. But what did you also know as well, too, is Lord Smithy was the owner of this place. And it was roughly about 5 years ago he actually died from a heart attack. And his wife, Lady Smithy, called the Lady of the Rock, actually took over. You do know from it as well, she has her own guards. She has a small fleet of ships, not many. But she is able to defend it. There are some other ships that do go in there. She holds goods for people as well, too. So it could possibly be a place for you to unload some of this merchandise that you have. Maybe talk to her. You might be able to get some money out of it. I mean, she does get paid. There is some money involved with it, but I mean, not a bad place to go. It only take you a couple days to get there.
Yes, I think that is a very astute observation, Chef Group. Let us make our heading for Tidewater Rock.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I mean, I haven't been there in years, Captain, and her name the lady's name, Lady of the Rock, is Augusta Smithy. That is also what you know as well, too, Captain. Yeah, I've heard pretty good. Yeah, I've heard good things about her. She can be she can be a hell of a woman sometimes. A lot of men have tried to court her since her husband's passing. Not a lot have succeeded. She's definitely a force to be reckoned with. What I've heard, never had a chance to meet her in person, but anybody that does is always happy to have met her, most definitely. But I've also heard she's a pretty decent sword fighter herself, and she and other pirates and captains have met the end of her blade before. So I'll definitely be careful once we get to her.
Oh. Maybe we should take some lessons from her.
Yes.
Indeed.
Better defend ourselves.
Yes, and we will keep Mr. Raven away from her. Last thing we need is him impaling himself.
Yes.
I'm gonna raise my hand and towards the captain. I'm gonna say,
What?
Eek, if you could only make a talking device more clearer.
Hold on.
Well, I mean, there is the simple pen and paper. Well, actually, I could probably use a pencil. That'd probably work a little. Well, he can see through
Bennett
it.
can see, okay. Bennett can see good.
Hold on. I'm gonna run downstairs and get some paper. And
he's right there. Be like,
paper
yes, Miss Lady Azara. What can I do
Can
for
you
you?
grab us some paper and a quill, please?
Of course. Captain, do you want me to take it from your quarters, or Miss Radio, would you like me to grab any extra that we had down from the goods that we have downstairs?
If we have extra, yes, bring it.
Oh yes, ma'am. Starts running down the stairs. Bennett, everybody's just kind of looking at you, and little Jack Scrimshaw. Jack Scrimshaw, another character on the ship as well too. He's a young lad. He's maybe about 17 years old. Kind of gaunt-looking fellow.
He's young.
Kind of walks up Bennett. Yeah, he's a younger guy, and he just kind of taps on the glass.
it's actually a lot louder than it probably sounds.
Yeah,
like.
it kind of echoes and reverberates in there a little bit. He's like, can you see through that thing, Mr. Bennett?
Need a pen and paper.
Yes.
Thumbs up and
I was.
Mr. Bennett, and Barrett Chanlin's like already there. He goes, Mr. Bennett, here you are. Here is some scrap paper that I have, and a quill and an ink jar. Well, he sticks it in there and hands the ink jar to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of hold it off to the side so like the water doesn't like drip onto it and like mess up the writing as well. And I'm gonna write out that I think it's a good idea to go to this place. A couple days is good because I have something. I need a day or two in order to make something that I think would benefit the ship.
Oh. Is everyone making things?
I need to put some finishing touches on something I'm making too.
Are these all future projects?
Yeah, I know.
I don't have this. No, I'm not. I would like to shop. I would like to go to a port where people aren't trying to kill us. And maybe, Azara, do you have some time later to have a conversation privately?
Oh yeah, of course. Go talk.
I don't want to say too much now.
I agree.
Well,
sorry.
I think in the meantime, let us make our heading towards Tidewater Rock, and let's get Mr. Ishmael into the recovery hammock in my quarters, and Mr. Eek, if we could provide him with a small hammer in the event that he recovers.
What?
Wait, do you want Bennett in the healing hammock and then move Lockhart to the non-healing hammock?
No, that is my hammock. We'll just move Lockhart into his hammock.
No, remember, Captain, in your quarters, there is the healing hammock. They found a healing hammock. Essentially, they lay down in this thing, and they can essentially get in one rest period, they essentially get 3 periods of rest in this thing. Pretty awesome. But, Captain, remember, there's also a bed in your room as well, too.
Right, that's what I'm going to sleep in.
I think Lockhart's perfectly fine with sleeping on the floor. Or we could always tie him up again. I mean, that's... Oh, wait, Owlbear! Owlbear, come here, buddy.
Yeah! Boom, 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 boom. Big Owlbear just walks over. Yeah, what you mean, little Mr. Eek? Uh-huh.
Can you do us a small favor? Lockhart is taking a long nap inside the captain's quarters. However, he's sleeping in the hammock that we need for Bennett. Can you take Lockhart, put him in his own hammock?
He's so lazy. Yeah, I get him. He walks in, he lowers his head as he gets in the captain's quarters, and a few moments later, you see him, walk out as he accidentally, hits Lockhart's horns up against the door. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, best friend.
And he's like, oh, I hope they're not leaving Owie. And he's like, and you want me to put him in his hammock?
That's right.
Yes.
Do I have to tie him up again?
No, that's
Yes,
not necessary.
Yes, you do. No, yes, you do. You have to tie him up. We have no idea if he's going to go crazy like he did before. So, Owlbear, you have to tie him up.
Okay, Kent, I'm going to tie him up. He just starts walking. He reaches down, grabs some rope, and walks down below.
Well, I think that I don't feel as good as I normally do. So, Mr. Ishmael, let's go to my quarters and go to bed. Azara, you have
Whoa,
Sylvie.
you're going... Wait a second, what's going on there? Yeah, what's going on? Everyone's having his little secret
You said
things.
it kind of funny.
You need to sleep by yourself tonight.
Yes, I'm
What
going to sleep
Bennett
in my
said.
bed, but Mr. Ishmael is going to sleep in the hammock.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it's also like, it's past afternoon, too. It's like 1 in the afternoon.
So just so the rest of the people know what this hammock is, because they don't even know in chat, we got a, like, first aid hammock at him that recovers how much hit points during the night?
Well, that's what I was saying. Basically, for 1 rest, they get essentially 3 rests all within sleeping in the hammock at night.
Yeah, just so you guys know.
Pretty great.
Okay, go on.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
I was thinking
everyone's
about
going down
sleep
into their
off
other
the
areas.
Everyone's talking. What?
Well, Eek is like, okay, since it's noon, hopefully by this evening before the sun sets, we will have a demonstration.
Oh boy.
And Eek's going to run downstairs to his lab.
Sure.
Boy.
I'm going to write on a piece of paper that I'm going to do something first before I sleep this off. I'm going to do something. It'll take about an hour, and then...
So many secrets.
All right, so Eek
we can
heads down to his little laboratory. Bennett, where are you heading down to work on your thing? You also notice, Bennett, too, that now the water level is like right like at your eyebrows. It's starting to leak out.
Okay. All right. And how long does it last again? Give or take.
I don't know yet.
Right. Well, not like the water. How long does the water? How much time do I have until the water runs out?
It's at least a half an hour. Like it takes about half an hour for it to drain completely. So
okay. All right. So
just make sure.
Yeah, the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my.
Refills you every now and then.
Yeah, that'll be. Hey, top me off. Yes, I'm going to go to my little work area, and then I'm going to pull out the broken pistol that I have, and one of the handles that I had carved, and I'm going to set to work at repairing that pistol. I just need to get my helmet refilled once in that time.
For sure. Now, in this world, actually, of Skull and Shackles, guns really don't exist that often. Even as pirates, believe it or not. They're very hard to come by. They're very rare items. Bennett, I was able to find one. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Whoa, hello.
And we'll see if I can put it to good use.
So you start going down, working on your handle, messing with all the other stuff that you were able to actually get from town as well. Captain and ladies, where are you two heading on your ship? As you start making your heading towards Tidewater Rock.
What time of the day is it?
Afternoon. It's like 1 o'clock.
Oh, not going to bed. Captain, any orders for the rest of us?
I think we'll just continue on the heading, and we will keep heading that way. Towards where we're heading.
Excellent. Aradia,
Yes.
do you have the charts?
Yes, I'll grab the charts off of, are we at Captain's quarter right now?
No, all of you guys were just like chilling on the deck and everything. Everybody else, like the rest
so.
of the crew, has gone back to work. They're like everybody's up, just messing with the sails, trying to get the right heading for everything, moving, you know, the rope around, tying everything off.
Okay. I can probably ask Fish Guts which direction we're heading, and then I'll coordinate
tell you
with
which direction
Azara.
we're heading.
You're heading to your captain's
to
quarters.
your bed, and we'll turn him.
And turn him over.
We want to head from where we're at on of Murtaugh. We'd want to head directly west. And it seems like there's no other island chains or anything on the way. Yes, westward, westbound.
Captain, can I borrow the compass I gave you?
The one that says my favorite pirate?
Yes. I'm just going to borrow it. You're going to go sleep.
Okay.
I need to figure out where west is.
I'll tell you which way is west. Right this way. You see?
Captain.
What is that? Oh, it's your hat. We don't see it. We don't see it. We don't see it. I don't think we see it.
West.
No, Captain.
Look at that.
It's the palm of your hand.
Yes, we see.
It's the palm of your hand. It's very clean. Yes.
It's that way.
Oh gosh. Okay. All right.
Yes, Captain. We will set sail to head that way.
West.
That way.
Now, Captain. Now, in your mind, what is it that you're actually looking at? You're looking at your hand. What's going on there?
Well, after I was officially made a captain by Captain Pegsworthy, we both cut our hands and shook, and he gifted me this this magical compass in my hand. That when I look at it, it will either point like a normal compass, north, south, east, west, or if I think really hard about something that I care deeply about, it will point me in the direction which I wish to go. But apparently no one else can see it.
I don't think so.
Especially not now. Yeah. Bennett's working on stuff. Eek is working. Captain. Yep, Captain Lady. Yeah,
I guess
got his hand up in the way.
Yeah. I guess if you I'll bring you back. I'll have Mr. Chainin will bring you back your compass. I will be in my quarters working on my diary.
You work on that diary.
I will.
Captain heads in his captain's quarters. And ladies, where would you like to go? What would you like to do? For the day? Or
would
discuss
Azara be at
every-
the helm, kind of guiding the?
Yeah, I would take you with me upstairs, and we would.
Yeah, I think we'll get a little girl time.
And figure out where to go.
Azara would be. Yep, she'd be on the stern castle, guiding the ship to the west. Or yeah, you guys are up there.
Azara.
Yes.
What happened when I started walking toward Mikhail earlier?
It looked like...
From your perspective, exactly?
That you were about to kiss him.
Whoa, okay. So...
Why? What's going on? Do you have a new attraction to this man?
No. No one on this
I mean,
ship.
this is true. Yeah, he's gross. All right. He talks too much anyway.
Yes, he's just... he needs to eat more food and less talky. He's so noisy, that one, you know? We try to be sneaky and stealthy, and he's always talking about who knows what.
But wait, you were about to kiss him, so what's going on?
Okay.
Did you two have a thing? You have a secret too?
No, there's no secret. Well, you remember Pegsworthy.
Of
I
course
don't know how you can
Pegsworthy.
forget.
He is so handsome.
Exactly.
But he likes you.
No. Well,
Azara, really quick, Azara, give me a will saver.
Pegsworth, he doesn't. I don't like him. Fuck.
Lockhart's gonna be so jealous.
I rolled a 19 plus 6. 25.
That's fine. Oh, that's fine. Like when she says, "Oh yeah, he's very handsome."
Never mind.
You think about that, Azar. You're just like, "Oh yeah, super handsome guy." Super handsome.
His hair in the
Definitely not my
wind, yes.
type.
He's not my type of dude, but yes, he's very handsome. But go on.
Well, so one moment we were right here on Siren's song. The next moment I was on a beach that I didn't recognize, and it was him just steps away from me, and he greeted me and he said hello in his dreamy voice. And then,
Right.
and then I looked around for the rest of our crew, and then when I looked back, his shirt was off.
Whoa.
The arms were exposed.
Whoa.
He's got some scars. It made him look really cool.
Oh, makes him look badass.
Yeah, like,
he's a naughty boy. Yes.
And so we started walking toward each other, and I asked him, if he knew where we were, and he said, his Pegsworthy voice, the beach, my dear. And then I asked where his ship was, and he said, he didn't have it. And that's when I started to think maybe something was a little off, because when do you know a captain at any point not know where their ship was? That's their life.
Right.
So we were sharing a moment, and I thought we were going to share a kiss. And then I thought it was weird that he didn't know where his ship was. So
or his shirt.
Like I was, or his shirt, but that we can kind of forgive that. That's okay. The shirt's not as important as the ship. You can't really be without the ship, but you can't be without a shirt.
I mean, Lockhart does it every day.
Exactly.
Okay.
He doesn't like shirts. Maybe it's a sea life thing. They don't like shirts.
Right.
You can feel the sea breeze better on your skin.
Yes, it glistens more too.
Yes. Well, so I felt that it wasn't normal for a captain to not know where his ship was, so I pretended I was going to go for the kiss like he was, and then I slumbered him. And then it broke the illusion, I guess, because it wasn't him and it was Mikhail. Oh my god.
Why would you slumber that? Why would you slumber him anyway?
Azara!
You're about to kiss. I don't know.
I just thought it was
yes.
weird.
Wait. Yes.
As you look up, you see Shortstone looking over
yes.
the side. He's like, where's the captain at?
In his quarters. He's sleeping. Needs help.
Well, no, I need to tell you, I think I see a ship. It seems like it's far away, but it seems like there's a ship in our direction that we're heading.
Can you tell what the sails look like or the flag?
No, it's too far away. I can't be sure, but I'd probably at least tell you to stay back just a little bit, just in case.
Is it heading too quickly towards us?
No, it's heading away from us, but I think we want to still be incredibly safe with it. Try to stay back. We should probably readjust the sails, yes, so we don't catch up to it too far. Especially when we're on the island, we don't know if it's somebody from there.
I agree. That's a good note, Shortstone. Yes, Shortstop. Yes, forgot your name. Yes, yes.
Shortstop.
Sorry.
Hearing that, I will run towards the sails with the ropes, and I'll just go ahead and readjust it so we're not, moving forward at a slower speed.
As the captain is sleeping off his drunkenness, Zara is sailing the ship. Aradia is helping out on the deck where she can. Eek is down in his workspace, rigorously just putting things together. He's got his goggles on. Like tiny little explosions going off in his work chamber, and Bennett sitting with a bucket on his head, just gently pouring water to fill it back up, past his head so it doesn't leak out. The day passes, no incident, but still, Shortstone yells over at you, Azara, and says, "Lady Azara, I think the ship might have stopped. I can't be certain of it, but it definitely looks like that they have stopped."
All right. Does it look like we need to move any further?
No, I don't know. But on this heading.
Let's hold our position right here, and just let me know if anything else happens.
Sure. And as you say, and what?
Oh, never mind. Nothing. Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Never mind.
What?
I would say
no.
as you
Nope,
sit there
never
and
mind.
you say that, you hear almost from the distance
Oh,
as you hear an
Cannons?
explosion. We're gonna find out what that explosion was when we
Oh.
next week, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
tease.
Yeah, you big tease.
Big old tease. I'm the one true captain, ladies and gentlemen.
I need to remember
Everybody.
this dream of.
Guys,
Man.
thank you guys so much for tuning in and hopping in with our first episode of Voyage of the Siren Song. This is a game we've all been playing. It's been a fun adventure. We're so glad that you guys are hopping in this adventure with us as well too. I had a hell of a lot of fun tonight. Some little mishaps, but you know what? It's all right. It's all good. We did it. Pirates are here, ladies and gentlemen. How about
We
the rest
did
of you guys?
it! Yeah.
All right.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Excellent. Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you. I want to throw it around to everybody. Guys, just tell them who you are, who'd you play, and, like, where we can find you out coming up next, whatever you have going on with anything. Captain, I'm going to toss it to you.
Hi, I'm Philip Rossi. You can find me at Philip J. Rossi, Phillips with 1L, on Instagram and the Twitter. You can see me back here next Sunday at 6 o'clock, where the Voyage of the Siren Song continues. And Wendy.
Thanks for watching, everyone. This was so much fun, and I can't wait to get into more trouble with this crew. And thank you, Adam, for running such an awesome game tonight. You can find me on the socials, the Instagram, the Twitters, the Twitch, just at this business down up there at Wendy Lee Zaney. If you like hearing about geeky movie news talk, Marvel, DC, all that stuff, you can find me and Dustin actually on our YouTube channel, The Movie Couple.
Awesome.
Yep, that's
Somebody
right.
else went
Wendy.
Somebody else go. Oh, you know what? She
That's right.
put Dustin in it. Yeah, Dustin, you take the spot.
Yeah, Wendy and I'm Dustin Zaney. Wendy is my beautiful wife, and we do our YouTube channel at The Movie Couple. You can also check me out on Twitch every now and again at Darth Zaney. That's Darth with a Z-A-N-Y. And check me out here at the DAT Network every Sunday, playing some pirates. Thank you so much to the crew. Thank you so much to Adam. This was an awesome, awesome, fun game, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.
Diana, go. Diana, yeah, there you go. Awesome.
Hi, friends. Most of you know me. I'm Diana Restrepo. You can find me here on Sunday nights with this lovely crew. You can also find me on the Twitter and Instagram at DianaRest3. And on Monday nights, you can find myself and Adam Conn on the Norse Foundry channel for our Alien Connections show at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is our Blade Runner meets Aliens. That's a lot of fun, so come check us out. I think that's all I have right now. Yes, yes, yes. And take it away, Mr. Brent. That way.
All right. My name is Brent Horst. I am pretty much this is my crew, and it's been a lot of fun playing the last year and a half. It's been a lot. Yeah, this is essentially my first
year and a half.
like the RPG that I actually stuck with. It's this has been a lot of fun. So, I mean, if you want to check me out on Instagram, it's BennyBoyGC. I've had it for 3 years and I've posted 8 times. So it's I don't know. It's
okay.
I'm not really the socialite, I guess. But if you want
but
to,
you're here.
you can look at those.
Yeah,
I am here, and
you're a fighter.
I'm having a lot
with
of fun
us
so
and
far.
in the game.
And
Yes.
that's what counts. Yep.
A fighter that can't see anything. So yes,
perceive very well.
Yep.
Stab
And-
blindly.
can't perceive anything. Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm Adam Conn. I am your GM, the one true captain of this game. You can find me here next Sunday night as our voyage continues with the Siren Song. And like Diana said, you can check us out tomorrow night for our next episode of Alien Connections over on Norse Foundry. And be on the lookout for some other socials and stuff as well too. We've got some other stuff planned, some other games that Jared and I are going to be producing and stuff coming up on the network in December as well too. So just look on socials, and I'll leave you all with this as well too. You have a chance to get your very own ship and your very own crew. Do it. Who knows what kind of fun you could have?
But this crew, it's time for bed. It's time to find out what that giant boom was. But again, we'll find that on our next voyage. That fam, best fam. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming to the premiere of Voyage of the Siren Song, and we'll see all of you guys.
Good night, guys.
Remember, Mike will probably be hot, so don't forget.
Thank you very much for watching.
Headphones back.